Well, good evening, folks. Welcome to tonight's edition of the Prime Star Home Health Coaches Show. I'm Ben Hackler here with head coach Lee Doty of the Sterlington Panthers. Coach, how you feeling this morning? I said good night, but it is Saturday morning for us.
Yeah, I feel great, man. The weather's great. It was 52 degrees when I had my walk this morning, so sweatshirt definitely needed.
Yeah. I was out myself early this morning and thought, man, it is now getting into football weather.
Absolutely.
For sure. Well, Coach, I want to talk to you just briefly this morning as we get ready for the week in front of you. You've been doing this for a while, and I heard you say to some parents yesterday and even to your seniors every season, I think that we've been doing this, that the season tends to pick up pace and to go quickly. And I feel like for us, it's beginning to kind of do that as well. It doesn't take long. We're in week 7 now of your schedule, probably week 15, 16
right.
of the whole thing. But how do you make sure that you as coaches and your players, you enjoy the high points, but also kind of just keeping focused on what's in front of you?
Well, I think one thing that we don't do a very good job of around here sometimes is enjoying. Had a big victory last night, and you need to enjoy those. It's hard to win a football game, and another thing that I try to focus on is parents. Our senior parents. I mean, this senior year goes by so fast, and those kids are basically, we play week 15. They're almost halfway done with the season.
Yeah.
You're over halfway done with your regular season. So just kind of focus on things and try to get better each week. And, it still is a game, and you got to enjoy it. And so we let them enjoy homecoming some last week. And it's a balancing act sometimes. And sometimes we do a good job and sometimes we don't.
Well, Coach, last night for homecoming, you guys do get a big win, 40-0 at homecoming, and a little breathing room there at the end. And I know you haven't had as much time as normal by the time we've talked, but what are your initial thoughts as you look back, and then we'll talk some specifics in a moment.
Well, I think the main thing is we won the football game. And, we was coming off a very emotional loss against Neville. And then, of course, this week was homecoming. So I wasn't expecting, us to be full throttle and hitting on all cylinders. I really thought that we would struggle some, and we did. And, but being able to overcome those struggles early, and our defense, I think, played lights out. Kind of gave us some breathing room there with some big stops. But it went just about like I expected it to go, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, offensively, you guys really seemed to get rolling early. You had that first drive. Of course, we had the big play. I was looking back this morning. You have the punch-out fumble that Birch picks up and takes 40 yards inside the 20 or 30 yards inside the 20 to set things up. And then you're able to kind of roll in, punch that one in. You get a quick pick 6 on the next drive. So it's 14-0 before anybody's blinked. But really after that, it seemed like Richwood's defense started to give us a little bit of trouble as far as the line of scrimmage and those things went. What adjustments did you guys make to kind of counteract what they were doing?
Well, I thought they did a really good job of settling in on defense, and I also thought we kind of took our foot off their, throats there early. We had a chance to widen that. We had great field position, and, we got hit with a stupid penalty there, and that killed that drive. And then, we had some 3rd and shorts where we probably should have gave the ball, but we pulled it and killed her. We shot ourselves in the foot a lot. Halftime, the guys came in, made some adjustments, and kind of changed up our blocking schemes a little bit, and got it kind of going in the second half. But the first half was, it started off really good, and then next thing you know, we're relying on our defense to kind of keep us in this thing, till halftime.
Yeah, well, for your offense, it seemed like you guys really, and late in the second quarter and into the third or the second half, you continue to find ways to kind of open up that offense. Started finding some ways to get to the edge, taking some shots over the top. You and I talked about that last week, the need for that. But you also found some success in the screen game. And I want to talk about T.J. Birch for a little bit. I know everybody kind of knows that name. We know Trey for sure. But T.J. brings some skill sets to a fullback position. I think a lot of guys don't. I told Jonathan last night, I don't know how many teams have their fullback returning kicks. And the guy has had pretty good success with that.
Right.
But how does having a fullback who is that versatile, how does that add an element to your offense?
Well, it's fun to watch him wherever he plays, But he has a high skill set, and he works really hard at it. And I'm really happy for him. He's having a great year. And he's only a junior, so we're going to have him back. But he has probably the best hands on the team. He can catch the ball really well. And he runs a lot better than he looks like he's running. I mean, he don't get caught from behind very often. So He's playing really well right now. We needed him to continue to develop, and he needs to work on his blocking. We've talked to him about that. He needs to be a better blocker, but he's setting himself up to have a chance to go play somewhere else after high school.
Yeah.
And but he's going to have to block. They're going to want to see him block, and so that's a skill set that he's working hard on. But he's scoring a lot of daggum touchdowns for us.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, defensively, you talk about the success you guys had having to lean on that defense. They do get the shutout, which I know is a rarity sometimes, because if you get into a game like last night where it's 40-0, you think, well, the threes are going to be coming in, and now we're going to give up some points. But you guys get the shutout, and another defensive touchdown for those guys. I believe that's the second one this year, if not the third. Oh, that would be the third one this year. Right. And I almost had another one. I won't make too much trouble in there on Cade Hollingsworth, but gets down to about the 4-yard line. Richwood attacked you, though, with a quick passing game. That seemed to kind of be they were content with the flat and the out routes. But you guys made some adjustments. What were those adjustments, and then how were you able to kind of settle in on that with their offense?
Well, just, we moved our DBs up a little bit. They're definitely a short passing team, and, we want to make sure they didn't get a deep ball on us. We just don't think many people are patient enough to throw 5-yard hitches all the way down the field. So, we're going to kind of concede that and come up and tackle. And, if they're going to throw it 13 times, 5 yards down the field, most folks are not patient enough to do that. And so we just want to make sure we didn't get beat over the top. And I thought our kids in the secondary played the best game they played this year. Yeah,
it seemed like they were a much better position. And then even the one time they might have been out, they threw the under instead of the over, and it really worked out in our favor because they want to go short. The other thing in that is, I remember you saying this, and it's kind of, I think it's a Doty mantra for me, is if we can make them line up and snap it again, then we're in good shape. And it seemed like that's exactly what you guys did with Richwood.
Absolutely. Make them snap it, 10 to 12 times on a drive, and, just don't give up the big play. And we're doing a good job of that now. And that was something we didn't do a really good job of earlier in the year, but we're getting better at it.
Well, Coach, a lot of formations is what Tannehill had told me they were expecting, and some things that we're going to have to be adjusting and lining up. And we've talked a lot about lining up correctly. But when it comes to the field, I know you guys on the sideline as coaches and up in the box, you guys know exactly what you want and where you want them. But who are the guys on the field that get your guys where they're supposed to be?
Well, Cade Hollingsworth, had a big interception last night and almost took that thing back to the house. He's playing a whole lot because he gets us lined up right. And, that's kind of what he brings to the table. Now, during the playing time, he's getting better at tackling. He's getting better at covering, obviously. So, but we need a guy on the field who can help us get lined up right. He's kind of handling the secondary. Connor Justice and Trey Birch at linebackers. That's like having two coaches on the field.
Yeah.
So they're doing a good job, and Tannehill and them, they've done a really good job of simplifying those things.
Yeah.
And I know the kids appreciated that they made it simple.
Yeah, well, Coach, let's talk special teams for a moment. Another really good night for your special teams. I don't believe we had a punt last night, but Jalen Bush goes 2 for 2 with a 35-yarder and a 40-yarder. And I'd have to look back to know the last time that we had those two. It might have been a state championship game with Jacob Green that we were 2 for 2 from that distance. But talk about just how important it is for him and even for your special teams unit to have success on those field goal tries, to be able to get points in a time when maybe you don't want to walk away with 0, but if you can get 3, then you can extend that lead a little bit.
Well, I think we passed up some opportunities to attempt them because we just wasn't sure.
Yeah.
But, in a situation last night, you get in that type of game, that's the perfect time to go out and to attempt them. And he didn't have a really good week of practice. And, so he tried some different things and during warm-ups, and I felt really confident with him, from 40 in.
Yeah.
And but he nailed both of them. I mean, right down the middle, and had some distance left. So he's got a strong leg, and so we're looking forward to hopefully continuing to be able to do that.
I can't remember which one it was, Coach. It might have been the 35 yards. I believe we were kicking that way. That he was late coming on the field. I thought maybe you guys were going to go for it. He was in a defensive huddle, and you call him out there. And most kickers, it's all about timing and having a chance to breathe. Jalen runs off the sideline, throws a helmet on, they snap, kick, and it's good. Maybe that's the secret to the whole thing, Coach.
Well, maybe so. Maybe he don't need to think so much. But I think it's because he plays defense, and and he plays soccer. He's used to some pressure. So I think his confidence will be soaring now for sure.
Yeah. Well, Coach, do we have players of the game this week? My first security title, Monroe. Have you thought about that?
Well, our offensive player of the week is TJ.
Yeah.
I think he had a heck of a game last night. Our defensive player is going to be Trey, and we're going to
the Birch brothers
right there with them guys. So excited for both of those guys that did a great job.
Absolutely. Congratulations to both of those guys. Again, those players of the game brought to us by First Security Title of Monroe and Mr. Mitch Houston. And Panther fans, we're going to pause for 60 seconds, and then we'll be back with more of the Lee Doty Coaches Show in just a moment.
Repair it, catch up on bills, or replace it. Turn your home's equity into endless possibilities with a home equity line of credit from Cross Keys Bank. I'm Lee Riordan, Senior Vice President and Market Manager. Stop by and visit me today at our Sterlington branch for more details. Or give me a call at 665-4511. Cross Keys Bank, proud supporter of the Sterlington Panthers. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Fence Depot uses quality materials and has the expertise to give you the best service with the best price. They take pride in offering their customers a full selection of fencing options. For chain link, ornamental, vinyl, wildlife, and more, try Fence Depot in West Monroe. 318-331-4457. Fence Depot.
Panther fans, welcome back to the Prime Star Home Health Coaches Show here with head coach Lee Doty. And Coach, this week the Panthers are on the road again, take on the North Webster Knights, making the trip over to Spring Hill, Louisiana. Thursday night game this week, and there's a couple of those on the schedule. I think you guys maybe even fixing to put another one on there. I don't know if we're ready to say that one out loud, but it's coming. What are your thoughts on Thursday night games, and kind of do you like that momentum, or would you rather play on Friday?
I don't mind Thursday night games. I like playing Thursday night games before a big game the next Friday. If I could schedule it the way I wanted to all the time. But I don't mind Thursday games. We bring our kids in on Sunday afternoon. That becomes our Monday, and you just move everything up. But this week is unique because we're on fall break.
Right.
So we got plenty of time to prepare, plenty of time for meetings. And, another thing about playing on Thursday, it does give our kids a chance to enjoy Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, get a little bit of fall break for them. So, we're excited about it. Going over there, that's a good road trip for us, kind of prepares us if we have to go on the road in the playoffs. It's a 2-hour drive no matter how you cut it,
Yeah, that's right.
And but there's a good place to go play football because it's just an old school feel. Down there in that bottom down there playing and grass field and everything, and it's a fun place to go play.
Yeah, no doubt it's unique in that sense because there's not a lot of those places left.
It's not.
For sure. Well, Coach, talk about fall break. So you guys, again, next week's off school, and how does that shake things up? The Thursday night schedule, I know that adjusts everything to Sunday, but how do you handle your guys on break? Because you do want them to catch a breath and not have to worry about going to class and homework and all those things. So how do you juggle the fall break and stay focused for Thursday night?
Well, we've done it enough here because not only we do that during fall break, we've been practicing on Thanksgiving week a whole lot too, so that's a good thing for our program. We come in the mornings and take care of business and get everything done and try to get our kids out of here around 11 o'clock, so they can go enjoy the rest of the day. There's hunting seasons around here now, and we got a lot of kids that love to hunt. And so if you'll ask them, they'll tell you they like to come in about mid-morning, and get out of here at lunch. That way they can squeeze in a morning hunt and then go in the afternoon hunt. So and our coaches, man, they like to have a little time too. It's been a grind for our guys, and hopefully we got a lot more grinding left to do. So, but it is fun to do this week. It is fun to come in and just coach football and not have to worry about school. I know the kids love coming in, just worry about football and don't have to go to class. So we're going to enjoy this week for sure.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, as we head over to North Webster, looking at their record, they come in to this ballgame 3-3. Had a tough loss last week to Carroll, 33-0. But, Coach, I went through their schedule this week, looking at kind of who they played and the scores. It seems like a little bit of an up-and-down season over there, that you kind of aren't real sure which Knights team you might see. What's your impression with the little bit of film you've seen and what you know about them so far?
Well, the one thing forever, if you ask me this 10 years from now, I'm going to tell you North Webster can run.
Yeah.
They always have guys that can run. And this year is no different. I mean, they have home run hitters all over their lineup, you know. So that's one thing I noticed immediately when he turned the film on. They play hard.
Yeah.
They play hard. And, they have a unique offense where they run, some type of version of the wing tee. And they do it with a lot of different splits, and they do it with a lot of different pullers. They have a lot of different double handoffs. I mean, you can't get caught watching all that eye candy. So our guys, the biggest thing for us this week is to read our keys and go tackle, it'll be a challenge for our defense.
Coach, I want to ask you this, and it's more of a coach question for you. I've heard a lot of guys watching a lot of college football on Friday nights, different broadcasts. A lot of coaches are now talking about eye discipline, and I know that's a phrase that's been around for a while, but I'm hearing it more and more. Can you talk about what that is and just what? I know you mentioned eye candy there. I know those things kind of go together. What does it mean for a defender when you got to have some eye discipline on this?
Well, what that's talking about is not getting caught watching all the eye candy, the motions, and the fakes and everything. In our offense, our defense, I should say, we have certain keys. Like this week, we might key the guards. So that's your read. Yeah. If your guard pulls this way, then that means this. If he pulls this way, we may go through the guard. If the guard pulls this way, your next read's the fullback. So, that's your reads. Don't get caught up watching all this motion behind it, because if you do, they're going to run it up and down the field.
If you get caught watching all that backfield stuff, we'll probably make you a play-by-play guy, and you won't get to play next level college football.
Well, that, and our secondary gets caught looking in the backfield sometimes too, instead of doing what they're supposed to. But eye discipline. I'm gonna start saying that a lot.
Yeah, I've heard it on a lot of different.
I might get a raise.
There we go. Yeah,
using those
I'm here for you, Coach, and
thank you.
We'll do what we can. Well, Coach, as you think about your defense this week, and I know we've shown a lot of different bases that things out of 4-3 tends to still be kind of our sweet spot in that. But what are the keys for your defense this week? And obviously, you don't want to get caught up in all that motion, but as you look at keys, I think
the first thing is eye discipline.
Here we go.
So we got to make sure our eyes are disciplined and do make sure we read what we're supposed to read, and our guys will do a good job. I think our defensive line is playing really good, and there'll be some opportunities for them to make some big plays. Getting some run-throughs on when they pull, that would be big for us. They run a little RPO with their slot receiver out there. We'll work on trying to get up under that. There's several things. I've only watched a little bit of film on them, but I mean, they're doing what they did last year, and we kind of had a good plan last year, I think, and we'll take that plan and build on it.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, for their defense, you already mentioned the good-looking kids and the ability to run well on both sides of the ball. But what do you know about their defense, and what are you looking for from them against our offense?
Well, they base out of a 3-3 defense, and they like to blitz the weak side backer an awful lot, it looks like. They got some good defensive ends. They tackle really well. Their secondary, their safeties come up and support the run really well. There may be some opportunities, at corner where we can maybe get them on a deep ball here or there. We're not going to stop taking deep shots. Yeah. We're going to keep doing it. So there's an opportunity. We got to go make a play on those deep balls, man. Yeah. We got to go make plays, and but we're going to keep giving our guys opportunities to make plays. We're going to sling it as deep as we can 4 or 5 times a game. Yeah. You had some chances last night that just were, maybe a yard or two, one way or the other, and they are touchdowns in that. Well, Coach, any other thing offensively, defensively for us this week that you just want to see our kids grow in as we continue to move forward here in Week 7? Well, I thought we did a good job, except on the first play of the game, I guess, when we fumbled and TJ picked it up. I guess that was the first offensive play. Yeah. We're doing a lot better ball security. We're doing a lot better at securing the football. We just need to keep getting better at that. Our blocking assignments and our communication on our offensive line has got to get better. Yeah. It wasn't very good last night. I know that our guys get that fixed. We didn't have a whole lot of procedure calls last night, or we had one defensive offside, so I'm happy to see that that's kind of cleaning up. But we're getting caught retaliating. Yeah. Retaliation penalties, I call it. We get pushed, so we push back. second guy always gets caught.
I was going to say, as long as I've been around coaches, y'all been saying that.
Always gets caught. So, I mean, we got to understand, nobody really is going to get in a boxing match out here, Yeah. So keep your mouth shut, get back in the huddle, and let's go play football. When we do that, we're a really good football team. When we don't, we look undisciplined. We look like we haven't been coached. We look like that nobody's ever said what I just told you.
Right.
And that's disappointing sometimes. So there's still a lot of improvement to go. I think special teams wise, we're starting to kind of get it together a little bit. I'm going to mention his name one more time. Cade Hollingsworth snapping the ball on our punts has made a huge difference in how we approach things now. So really proud of our young kids that got in last night and played. I thought they did a good job. I'm looking forward to seeing those two freshman offensive linemen continue to grow.
No doubt.
Them guys are going to be really good. So we got some other guys that we can sprinkle in there that's going to get some playing time next year. So, looking forward to the future as well.
And Coach, I ask you just one more question. The junior varsity, you guys had a great season. We talked a little bit about that last week. But I was even talking to some other coaches. That group seems to be a little bit of ahead of where we typically have been in JV as far as their participation on Friday nights and what you're expecting in them in the future.
Yeah, we're playing a lot of young guys and playing them in key situations too. So, there's some other young guys that we'd like to get on the field more. We just hadn't had the opportunities. We got a big receiver in that group. We got a running back in that group. We got some defensive players in that group and some O-linemen. So, feel good. I mean, our kickers in that group,
Right.
Our little freshman kickers is going to be really good. So, the future is bright here, no doubt about it. So we got to keep them guys interested in football, and that goes back to the beginning of the show, is making it fun.
Right.
You got to have some time to have some fun with these guys. So I think it's about 44 of those kids.
Right.
And man, if you could get to Sterlington High School and we had 35 seniors one year, it'd be a good thing.
Yeah. Because you mentioned the fun thing, that's brought up just one more question. We've got a minute, so I want to ask you about it. These family fun days that you guys have kind of started, I don't know if that was a parent movement or you guys as coaches, but it seems to really kind of help with that whole, hey, this is a fun thing to be a part of and really a family more than just some guys on the field together.
I'll tell you, I can't take any credit for that. I mean, I know Aquana Birch and her husband and some other ones have kind of spearheaded that. The Parkers were in on that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to keep calling names because I forget somebody, but that is the best event of the week besides Friday night football for our kids. And I appreciate them doing that so much. And I know our kids appreciate it. They enjoy having time together that, they ain't got to be competitive against each other. And but anyway, they'll go out there and play volleyball, and it's a death match.
No doubt.
But, I'm proud of our community to be able to support our Panthers, man, no doubt.
Yeah. Well, Coach, back on the road to North Webster, and Panther fans will be at North Webster this Thursday at 7 o'clock to take on the Knights. You can join us right here on YouTube or on the radio at 92.3 FM The Ranch. We'll play this show, and the pregame show will start at 6:45 with myself and William Handy. Will be back in action. Coach, we had Jonathan Johnson last night, did a great job for us. But Panthers look forward to seeing you on Thursday. If not, you can catch us right here. Coach, I'll give you the final word before we sign off.
Hey, I know it's a long way there, but if you ain't got anything else to do this Thursday night, come on out and see the Panthers. But if not, catch Ben and Will on this great show. And, hey, as always, go Panthers.
All right, Panther fans, that's going to do it for us. We'll be back to get you set for kickoff in just a few moments.
God, I pray for such peace in everything, God. God, just cover us from the top of our head to the bottom of our feet tonight, God. And I pray for that holy goodness that you just so graciously give. God, I just pray that you just dwell in each and every one of us tonight and let our hearts meditate on you, but also have an awesome game. So, Father God, I just pray these things in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Got a flag in the end zone.
Where?
Trey Birch has got one.
Oh, okay. Oh. That one way on the other side.
Well, good evening, Panther fans, and welcome to tonight's YouTube broadcast of Panther football, brought to you by McDonald's. If you're joining us via the radio, 92.3 FM The Ranch, that broadcast made possible by Domino's Pizza of Sterlington. I'm Ben Hackler here with, once again, William, the Velvet Voice Handy, is back in action tonight. Your many fans, William, have called me this week. Hey, when's William coming back? So we're glad that you're back, and I've been waiting all night to call you that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate you giving me time to go watch Luke and his Belhaven Blazers play up there in North Carolina. They came back with a win. I did have somebody call and say, well, did they finally fire you from that job? I said, it's hard to get fired if you're volunteering. So, anyway. But, no, I'm glad to be back. Make that long trip up here to Spring Hill. And did you enjoy that ride?
Yeah, it was something new. I think we checked off one of your bucket list items in the city that we passed through.
Went through Shongaloo. Saw the one deer stand on the side.
The mayor's office right there.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, Panther fans, we are here on the campus of North Webster High School at Bauckham Farah Field for tonight's district matchup between the Sterlington Panthers and the North Webster Knights. The Knights come in 3-3. Your Panthers come in 4-2. And really, William, two teams that for the last few years have been getting together in district play and kind of know what to expect from one another. The Knights have a new coaching staff here in his second, his second year. Some familiar faces, but then they've got a lot of young faces across the offensive and defensive side. I believe on the offensive side, they only had one returning starter, if I read correctly. And so some things in progress there, but they have picked up 3 wins and do some things offensively to kind of make you look. Of course, Dirty and I talked about it. If you caught the coaches show, we used a couple of new terms to some. You've been using the term eye candy for as long as I've been doing this. But we talked about the new term eye discipline for the defense. And so it definitely is a lot of different motions and things for them to kind of keep their eyes on.
It is. And as I told you, I can expect eye discipline from you with the water hydration break all these years. But, yeah, when you look at them on film, you're exactly right, Ben. There is a lot of motion. You see a lot of counteraction on the offensive line. And it really Coach Doty's description is correct. You just make your reads, whatever formation you see, there's going to be reads you make. And as he said, if one goes one way, you may have another secondary read. And so this is one of those offenses, if you just play discipline, I think the Panthers will have a good chance of success tonight against the Knights. And so I'm very encouraged by what I saw with our defensive front. Just kind of watching a little bit of the Carroll game. They had a lot of success up front on the defensive line. And I think we've got a good matchup for us with our defensive front, and particularly keeping the linebackers clean. I think it's going to set itself up for big game for our linebackers tonight too.
Absolutely. And one thing we know about North Webster on offense and defense, for that matter, is they always find speed. Especially when track season comes around, North Webster's always in the top of the district, if not the state. And a lot of those guys play football tonight, so we'll see some of those guys on both sides of the football. They'll have several guys going both ways. And then for their defense, really kind of an unusual set we don't see a lot of. We're used to 5-man fronts and 4-man fronts, and tonight probably going to see a lot of 3-3-5. So you got the 3 down linemen, the 3 backers, and then the secondary, of course. And they'll try to play the run with those 5 secondary members, and it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
It really is, and I just kind of watching it, the way they line up, we used to have the old 4-4 stack, and you think, well, it'll be a 3-3 stack, but they bring those safeties up. It's kind of a very unusual defense. You don't see a lot of nickel in high school, and that's essentially what you're running with. You got your 3 down linemen, and then you've got one middle linebacker, and they'll use those outside linebackers. They may step up on the line of scrimmage, may give you a 4-man front, could give you a 5-man front as well, but it's something that we don't see a whole lot of. We're so used to seeing them stack the box on us. It'll be interesting to see how we attack this, and I always liked when you ask Coach Doty in the show, do you see some opportunities there, and you can kind of judge by what he says. I think they see some openings here that they think they can take advantage of tonight.
Absolutely. Well, Panther fans, as you see there, we're waiting on North Webster to come out of the tunnel, but our captains tonight down there on the 50-yard line, Logan Nicholson, Nick Cooper, and number 92, Tanner Kane, and as always, number 55, Drew Whitlock. He is the permanent captain this year, and he'll go out each week with the select group of seniors who will represent us as captains. And William, while we're waiting on them, let's go ahead and get to the starting lineups. And I'll give the offense, and then William will follow with the defense in just a moment for your Panthers. Offensively tonight, the tackles, number 69, Dawson Ferguson, and number 62, Gideon Ashley. The guards, number 55, Drew Whitlock, and number 68, Cam Rugg. Your center tonight, number 54, Luke Crane. At tight end, number 20, Chris Pearson. Wide receiver, number 1, Devin Downs, and number 18, Noah Crane. Fullback, TJ Birch, number 6. Tailback, number 14, Shamarian Dismuke, and a host of his friends. And your quarterback, number 7, J. Rob Breen.
At defensive end, number 9, Cam Bagwell. At defensive end, number 11, Stephen English. Defensive tackle, number 90, Silas Ashley. At nose, number 93, Blake Franklin. At linebacker, number 23, Trey Birch. At the other linebacker, number 33, Connor Justice. In the middle, you'll see number 30, Kason Huggins, as well as number 47, Drew Voker. At cornerback, number 5, Jalen Bush. At the other corner, number 10, Nick Cooper. At safety, number 2, Sam Frazier. And at the other safety, number 8, Keenan Green.
All right, that's the starting lineup for your Panthers tonight. And Panther fans, we've got a little bit of North Webster's roster. We were unable to secure an entire roster. And so we'll give you what we've got as we go through the game tonight. But if we're missing some names, just know we did the best that we could on that. So we'll do our best there. And still, it looks like North Webster's now making their way to the inflatable. I thought they were already in it, William. I misplayed that one.
No, they're just being fashionably
They'll get
late.
in there.
Looks like.
Still got a couple of minutes. But, yeah, Panthers coming tonight. We talked about that non-district schedule, able to come out of there 3-2 and had chances to really go 5-0, had chances against Washita and against Neville. Came up short in both, but took it all the way down really to the wire. There at the end of the Neville game, a chance to tie, to go in tied in the fourth quarter. And against Washita, had a chance to go win the ball game with no time on the clock. But, of course, came up short there, so they come in with 2 losses, but big wins last week against Richwood and Tioga as well as Rayville. But as you begin this district play, not quite the same as it used to be, a little bit different as far as the playing and things that happens. These divisions, you and I talked about that on the way over here. We got schools in our district that aren't in our division. And that, of course, division is the term for playoffs, not for the regular season. And so some things just different about the way that it goes. But nonetheless, you still want to be district champion when it's all over with.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That question got asked 3 or 4 years ago, does district mean anything? Well, yeah, it does, because when you look at the guys in the district, a lot of these guys see each other around, and you want bragging rights when it comes to district play. And so it definitely means something to these guys. But, when you look at the composition of our district, when you come out of non-district play, you look at what we're facing, it's definitely a different caliber. I mean, you just kind of call it what it is, but, the Panthers can't let up. They have to continue that same intensity, that same focus that they've had going through the non-district portion of this season when they step into district play. Of course, this will be our second district game tonight. We'll have Bastrop next week, and then we'll have Carroll the following week.
On Halloween night at Carroll.
Yeah, and so then we get the joy of Union at the end of the year.
Yeah, big ball game everybody looks forward to.
Yeah, that'll be a tradition, I suppose. But, yeah, I think the thing right now is, they just stay focused and, just get through this district schedule and come out on the other side. And then you really start, and I hate to say it, you start looking at the power ratings at that point.
Yeah.
See kind of where everything sort of shakes out.
Well, Panther fans, looks like we are making our way to the coin toss. Coin toss tonight brought us by Jim Taylor Chevrolet of Rayville. So they'll both make their way. The white hat calls them out. Panthers will call it in the air in just a moment. Yeah, another thing about North Webster that really we don't get a chance to do a lot anymore is that it is an all-grass kind of traditional stadium. And it has that kind of that tight feel. You kind of like the way that, a lot of fans here. And Sterlington fans did a good job. It is fall break. I've already got some folks texting me from, Broken Bow, and they're on the river with their picture of their fire pit and their grill. So I won't mention that I drove from 5:30 this morning back home to get here for this. But we won't judge nobody. We ain't judging nobody.
Man, you are
No,
dedicated.
I'm just thinking, I hope you guys are all getting a breather this week.
I tried to catch a charter so I could make the game homecoming and then fly up North Carolina. Couldn't pull that one off,
Yeah.
So
that retired money just couldn't make it happen, huh?
It sure couldn't. I may have to hobo my way up there this next week.
I got that. Yeah, it's in Jackson, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I may have to hobo it to Jackson this week.
There we go.
Anyway.
All right. Let's see what's happening out there. Whitehat will get him positioned in just a moment.
He's telling me he doesn't want any shenanigans tonight. Want a good, clean game.
No hitting, kicking, poking in the eye.
No biting. Either. No biting.
No biting. There's the coin toss. Looks like North Webster has won the toss. I believe they're going to elect to receive. So that's the way things will begin in just a moment. North Webster will receive the opening kick. If you're listening on the radio, they will be moving. Panthers will be kicking right to left when the first quarter begins. Kickoff unit gets set. All right. Well, Panther fans make our way towards the first quarter. First quarter tonight brought to us by Arklatex Window and Door. Knights waste no time. They break the huddle, get out on the field with their receiving unit.
They're in all purple tonight with silver helmets.
Coach Doty will send out, looks like Jalen Bush to kick this away. Knights are in their all-purple silver helmets. I'm having trouble with words tonight already. Yeah. Silver helmets, as William said. Panthers in their black pants, white jerseys, blue numbers, and black helmets. Jalen will get it teed up, and this kickoff will be brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. 2 services on Sunday, 9 and 10:30. You can find them on Highway 2 right next to the Dollar General. Waiting on the white hat, there's the whistle, and we are set to begin first quarter play. Again, brought to us by Arklatex Window and Door. Jalen makes his approach, be a little squib down the middle. Going to be taken right about the 26-yard line. That's number 30. He's trying to find some room. And he'll be tackled right around the 33-yard line. That's where the North Webster Knights will begin. 1st and 10 tonight.
Austin Hill there to make that stop. Backup quarterback. Like to see those athletic quarterbacks we got on that kickoff team. So, Knights. Yeah, go ahead.
Hill's kind of like one of them Taysom Hill kind of guys.
Yeah.
You can really right now find all kinds of ways to get him on the field. Just want him out there.
Get him on the field.
Shotgun formation for the Knights. 2 receivers go to the far side. Calls for it. There's the snap. Quick give will be to number 31, I believe. That's not 31. I'm not sure. I'll get you a number on that in just a moment.
Cam Bagwell in on the stop.
Number 34. Sorry about that.
Yeah, along with Blake Franklin. Yeah, number 34 is Jamarian Jackson. Picked up about 2 yards on that carry. Got the ball over to the 36-yard line of the Knights. Be 2nd down and 8.
Same formation again. Quarterback will be number 6, Justin Stewart. Jackson set to his left. Making a change. Panthers make their change. Now show a little pressure. Stewart calls for it. He'll give it to Jackson around this near end, trying to find some room, and he's up to the 40, giving 4 yards.
Yeah, Connor Justice slid out there, made that tackle, got him down low. Picked up about 4 yards on that carry. Ball's on the 41 of the Knights. It's going to be 3rd down and 4.
Cartown 3rd down for the first time tonight for that Panther defense. Knights stay in the same formation. Stewart gets them set, now calls for it. There's the snap. Crossbuck action to number 4, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield by number 9, Cam Bagwell.
Man, nice job by Cam Bagwell. They tried that little reverse play. Cam Bagwell was disciplined from that other side on that defensive end. He was able to make the stop when the play came around. They really want those defensive ends to bite on that. Cam Bagwell had none of it. Made the stop. Going to be a loss on that carry. Be 4th down and 5. Knights are out to punt the ball back.
David Hickman will drop back for the Panthers on this Sterlington rehab 4th down. He stands around his own 32-yard line. Whitlock, the punter for North Webster. Nice punt. Hickman will take it, and he's going to lose a little bit of ground back to the 17-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
You know, we were watching him before the game punt, and you said, watch this guy punt for North Webster. And, boy, he gets good height, gets the ball to turn over, and that's exactly what you saw there. His coverage was able to get down the field. Hickman was trying to kind of set himself up to maybe make a break. Credit the Knights on that one. They were able to hem him in. They're going to place the ball at the 16-yard line of the Panthers where they have it 1st down and 10.
Panthers will be in the I. 2 receivers to the far side. The I behind Breen will be Birch and Dismuke. Breen goes under. There's the snap. Breen's going to keep it, and the ball's on the ground. North Webster's going to have it.
North Webster takes over at the Panther 16-yard line.
Panther defense will come back out. That's not the way you want to start this one.
Absolutely not. Looked like he may have swiped the ball out. Breen got wrapped up pretty quick.
I think he was trying to keep that play alive, and they had him pretty quick, as you said.
Sure did.
Probably better just to go ahead and tuck that one and eat it. So 1st and 10.
Yeah, I believe they set the ball down on the 18-yard line of the Panthers.
2 receivers set to the near side. Jackson now to the right in the gun of Stewart. Stewart calls for it. There's the snap. He'll give it to Jackson, trying to find some room on that left side. Silas Ashley and friends with a stop.
Yeah, Silas Ashley was there to meet him right in the hole, wrapped him up low. Trey Birch came in, make sure he didn't get any additional yards. Picked up 2 yards on that carry. It'll be 2nd down and 8. The Knights have it at the Panthers' 16-yard line.
Knights break the formation. They'll stay in the same way. 2 receivers set near side. An H-back to the left, or to the far side. Jackson to the right of Stewart in the gun. They now bring a man across in motion. Be a QB keeper to the right side, and Stephen English is going to meet him in the backfield.
Boy, Stephen English got back there, as you like to say, immediately. Came off that left edge. Just nowhere for Stewart to go.
I think they gave him a yard, so we'll have a Cartown 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, it was a nice job catching him from the backside. Good observation, Ben. 3rd down and 7.
Panthers do have a 5-man front. That's Breland Davis, Franklin, and Ashley across the middle, with Bagwell and English on the ends. 2 receivers now to the far side. Jackson to the left of Stewart. There's the snap. Looking for a quick hitter. And it'll fall incomplete. Nice coverage there by the Panther secondary.
Yeah. I think he probably felt that safety coming over maybe could have affected that pass. I think when we watched them previous week, that's where they like to go. They like to go inside, kind of on a little short slant route. So they will set this up for a field goal attempt.
Ball will go down at the 21-yard line. Be a 31-yard attempt by Whitlock. There's the snap. The hold. Kick is up. And it's no good. With 7:58 remaining in the first quarter, no score. We'll take a quick. We'll keep it here. Sorry, Ryan. I thought they were going to give us a minute. They are not.
Boy.
So Panther defense gets the hold, and that'll be the ball put down on the 20. Panther offense is back out. Our statistician moving up higher so we can see the yardage markers. I see you, Chris.
Yeah.
I formation again for the Panthers. 2 receivers near side. There's the snap. Quick toss back to, I believe that's Strohmile trying to find some room. He'll break a tackle and then be tackled right around the 28-yard line. Give him 8, 2nd down.
Good vision by Strohmile. Let his block set up, found the seam, took a little sidestep, picked up an additional 2 or 3 yards on that carry. Gets 9. Put the ball down on the 29-yard line of the Panthers. Be 2nd down and 1.
I formation again. Downs and Crane, the receivers to the far side. Birch and Strohmile behind Breen in the I. There's a snap. Will be a give to Birch. He's across the 30 to about the 32. That's a Downs Law Firm, first down for the Panthers.
It went right over the middle. Right in there behind Cam Rugg and Crane. First down and 10 for the Panthers at their own 32-yard line.
Same formation again. There's a snap. This time Breen keeps it, and he'll get up to the 35. Give him 3, second down.
Nice, did a nice job on defending that play. Breen took it up inside, got as many yards as he could on that one. Picked up about 3 yards on that carry. The ball is on the 35 of the Panthers. It'll be second down and 7.
Panthers break the huddle. 2 receivers set close to the far side. Panthers now go with the fullback field. That's Dismuke Birch, and they send Park Smith in motion. Quick toss out to Park Smith, trying to find a lane. He's outside. He'll have a first down and more, and he's up to the 48-yard line. Downs Law Firm, first down for the Panthers.
Nice job out there by Dismuke. Got a block in the secondary. Let Park Smith get up that sideline. Good job of the offensive line sealing that edge off. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Panthers. The ball is at their own 49-yard line. 6:07 left in this first quarter. No score.
Panthers break the huddle. 1 receiver set to the near side. It will be the Navy formation, again with a full backfield behind Breen. Now they'll walk Dismuke out a little further. Park Smith comes in motion. Quick give to Birch. And he's going to fight ahead into Knight territory up around the 47-yard line.
Yeah, once again, just went right over that middle. With the roll, he was able to get an extra yard. That ball is at the 47 of the Knights. It'll be second down and 6.
Same formation again. Lone receiver to the near side will be Noah Crane. There's a snap. Quick gives to Birch. He's up to about the 41. That's another Downs Law Firm. First down for the Panthers.
Classic Birch. Kept his legs moving. Get the yardage for that first down. Looks like we got a Panther shaking up. I think that's Drew Whitlock.
It is Whitlock. He's got an ankle.
Yeah.
They're going to check on him. Mason Lingfelt will check into the ball game. Panther fans, let's take 30 seconds. We'll be right back with more Panther football.
Come visit McDonald Land this summer and try Grimace Island's newest thick volcanic shake. So get the new Mount McDonald Land shake with one of 6 souvenirs when you order the McDonald Land meal.
Craftsman Federal Credit Union, serving our members with their financial needs. Waiting for interest rates to fall? Why wait? Craftsman Federal Credit Union can get you in the vehicle you want today at rates where you can enjoy the ride. Become a member today and see the difference at Craftsman Federal Credit Union, with 2 locations to serve you in Bastrop and Sterlington, or visit us at craftmanfcu.com. Local people helping local people since 1953.
Panther fans, we're back here in the first quarter. 5:14 remains, no score. Drew Whitlock shaking up on the play, being assisted off. Mason Lingfeld has checked in for Whitlock. Panthers do have it first and 10 in Knight territory at the 41-yard line. Panthers get their call from the sideline, now break the huddle, run on the field. Full house backfield again. Crane, the lone receiver, set to the near side. Clock is wound as we head towards 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Breen under center. There's a snap. It will be a quick give to Birch. He'll hop his way through, and he's all the way to the 29-yard line. Downs Law Firm, first down.
That's a nice run by Birch. Took a little hop step there. We've gotten used to those nifty feet. You said it in the coach's show, I think, for a guy his size. He's got a lot of speed, and he's very nifty when he runs. He got the ball down to the 28 of the Knights. Panthers have it first down and 10.
Panthers flip the formation.
First down, Panthers.
Breen under center. Sends Park Smith in motion. There's a give. will be to Birch. He'll get up to the 25. Give him 3 on the play, second down.
Ran it to the heavy side of that unbalanced line. You said he did pick up 3 yards on that carry. Kind of came in behind Rugg. It'll be second down and 7.
Birch checks out. Christian Mott now at fullback. Lone receiver to the near side will be Crane. There's a snap. Quick give to Mott. He'll fight his way up to about the 22. Give him 3 more, and it'll be third down.
Panthers attacking that middle on these last 2 plays.
Looks like he's got to get down to about the 18-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to be third down and 3 for the Panthers. Mott checks out. Birch comes back in.
Night Nation, make some noise for your defense.
Breen goes under center. There's a snap. This time he'll keep it himself, and he's up the far sideline looking for a blocker. And he'll have enough for a Downs Law Firm first down up around the 8-yard line.
That's a nice run. Good job. That defense for the Knights bit on that handoff to Birch. Good decision on Breen's part to take it outside. I believe he had Park Smith trailing. He elected to keep the ball. Got the ball down to the 10. It's going to be first down and goal. The ball just inside the 10-yard line. 4.
Breen goes under center. There's a snap. Give is to Birch, and he'll fall ahead to about the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. Panthers are in the Ron Bush State Farm red zone.
Most of these runs have been right there in the middle.
Panthers will send Crane as the lone receiver to the far side. Park Smith, Birch, and Dismuke, full house backfield. Everybody gets set. There's a snap. Breen will give it this time to Birch, and he's up to the 1. Be third down and goal from the 1.
Well, that little roll move he made inside allowed him to get that ball right down to the 1-yard line. That was really a good roll by Birch. It'll be third and goal from the 1 for the Panthers.
2 minutes remaining here in the Architects window and door. First quarter, no score. Panthers knocking on the door, third and goal. There's the snap. Be a quick give to Jay Roberts. Quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Panthers.
Nothing fancy about that. Just took the snap, went right over center. Got a little assist from Birch with a push. It gets the ball in for the score.
That touchdown brought to us by the law offices of Street and Street. William Lyon will trot on to attempt the extra point. Extra points tonight brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Panthers are in the swinging gate. Looking over to the sideline to get their call. Now Breen will drop back and we'll get set for the kick. Panthers come over. Everybody will get settled in. There's a snap. The kick is up. And it's good with 1:51 remaining first quarter. Panthers 7, Knights 0. We'll be right back in 30 seconds with more Panther football.
Around here, family is more than just a last name. It's who you show up for. For generations, the Compton family at Architects Windows and Doors has stood by this community with honesty, hard work, and a handshake you can trust. Because every window we design, every door we assemble isn't just about your house. It's about your home. Family-owned, community-rooted, Architects Windows and Doors. A family business built for your family.
Panther fans, we're back. Panthers take the lead 7-0, 1:51 on the clock. Jalen Bush comes out to kick it away. This kick brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Jalen makes his approach. Another line drive kick towards the far sideline. It'll go off the hands of the Knight return man out of bounds, and that'll be where they'll take it at the 18-yard line. Let's get that Sparks Nissan Kia scoring summary.
It's 14 plays, 80 yards. The J. Rob Breen quarterback sneak from 1 yard out.
Yeah, really a miscue there by the Knights. That ball's easily going to sail out of bounds, and he tried to catch it on the sidelines, and it rolls out of bounds. So that's not a legal procedure. Ball goes out right there. 1st and 10 for the Knights at their own 18-yard line. It's like Ladarius Harris has checked in on the defensive line for the Panthers. Two receivers far side. Stewart calls for it. There's the snap. Quick throw out to number 7. He'll try to find some room outside. He'll find maybe a yard, maybe 2, 2nd down.
That's a now pass. Tackled by Green. Had English out there as well. 1 yard on that reception. That ball's at the 19-yard line of the Knights. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9.
2nd down, 9, 1:21 on the clock. Knights are in the huddle. Now come out. 2 receivers to the far side. The quarterback Stewart with his running back Jackson to his left. Stewart calls for it. There's the snap. This time he will give it. And Jackson will find some ground and get up to about the 20, maybe 22-yard line. Cartown 3rd down again for that Panther defense.
Yeah, that 3rd down is compliments of Connor Justice. He filled the hole when Jackson came through, hit him low again, brought him down for a minimal gain on that carry. Give him 2 yards on that carry. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 for the Knights. That ball is on their own 22-yard line.
Yeah, one of the keys for the Panther defense tonight is to keep them in long yardage, make them uncomfortable. They don't want to throw the ball a whole lot. Now they'll go 2 receivers to the far side, 1 receiver set wide to the near side. Stewart in the gun with Jackson to his left. There's a snap, a little high. He'll give it to Jackson, who's trying to find some room. He's not going to find any. Steve English was there first. Made him dance, and then Bagwell finished him off. Actually, that's going to be Connor Justice. I apologize, Connor.
Yeah, English turned him back inside. Connor Justice was there to make his 3rd tackle. And then you had Trey Birch come in as well.
And that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, Panthers 7, Knights 0. We'll take 60 seconds and be back with 2nd quarter football.
Sustaining a brain injury due to someone else's negligence is devastating. Downs Law Firm can't change what happened, but they will fight to hold those at fault accountable and aggressively negotiate with insurance to recover fair compensation.
For over 50 years, Cartown has been servicing Northeast Louisiana, and the Sterlington Panthers have been a huge part of our growth. And for that, Cartown Tires and Service would like to say, go Panthers!
Panther fans, we're back here in the 2nd quarter. We can't even have a good disagreement, Ryan, bringing us back on the air, William.
I know it. People just don't know the discussions we have in that dead time.
We're trying to have a lot of things happen in that dead time, figure things out.
You're not kidding. Ben can be a nasty little booger.
Oh, easy. Dang. Dang.
No, we're always agreeable. Hey, we get it worked out in that 30 or 60 seconds by the time. Hey, we're brothers. We're not worried about that. So, anyway.
Punt team comes on for North Webster. It will be a Sterlington rehab 4th down. Hickman will drop back, standing around his own 40-yard line. Whitlock, the punter for North Webster. Waiting on the chains to get set. This 2nd quarter brought to us by Fence Depot. I think everybody's set now. Panthers may set up a return here, William. Hickman's a little bit deeper than he was last time. Give themselves a shot. Everybody gets set. There's a snap. Panthers bring a little pressure. Had a chance. Hickman's going to field it. Now looking for some room. He'll get through, make 1-man miss. He's in a Knight territory at the 40. There's going to be a flag on the play. He'll be tackled at the 30. But we've got a flag back at the 42-yard line. I believe that's going to be a block in the back.
Generally, that's what you have when you get a flag thrown right about the time the ball's caught.
I actually got 2 flags on the play. There's a flag on the far sideline as well, back by the line of scrimmage.
I see that. Could be it could be a
Illegal formation?
Illegal formation, or maybe somebody jumped on the punt team. We'll see what this is. I think it could be a hold on the Panthers, too. Who knows? I think it's probably going to be offsetting.
Which would involve a re-kick, I believe.
Let's see what we have here.
Got some discussion going on. I think it's got to be about the number of men on the line of scrimmage. So they'll hold the chains. Looks like the punt team will come back on, waiting on the white hat to give the official signal.
Be offsetting, I would assume. Holding.
Be a holding against both teams, offset, so we'll re-kick. So Hickman will reset. Panthers will trot one more on. English comes trotting on. Hickman stands back again at his own 40. All of that, 11:46 remaining in the second quarter. Panthers lead 7-0. Punt team on for North Webster. There's the snap. Panthers bring a little pressure. They will run into the kicker this time. Hickman's going to take it. He'll make another man miss. Still going to be running. He'll get across. He's going to break a tackle. And he's still fighting his way all the way up to the 43, but they hit the kicker, so I think that's going to be a first down.
I don't know if it's going to be running into the that's personal foul.
Yeah, 15 yards.
I think what made that the personal foul is it came across his leg when it was fully extended. And generally that's going to draw the personal foul, and that's what happened in that case. If you just run into him or bump into him, sometimes you get that 5-yard penalty. I'm not going to argue with that one. Where he came in, it looked like it was going to be a personal foul. So the Knights will get this ball back. Let's see. They're on the 20-yard line now, so they get this ball. Should be around the 35-yard line. 36-yard line.
Yeah, they're on the 21 back here. So 36, 1st and 10 for the Knights.
So Panther defense will come back out.
Knights break the huddle, send two receivers to the near side. Stewart, the quarterback, gets them set. Jackson set to his left in the gun. Now bring a man in motion. There's the snap. Quick give to Jackson, the H-back. And he'll push through the middle up to about the 43. Give him 7, second down.
Yeah, took it right back up in between the tackles. Silas Ashley was there to make the stop. Jackson picked up about 7 yards on that carry. Let's call it 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for the Knights. They got the ball at their own 43-yard line.
Knights kind of slowed things down now with the huddle. Two receivers set to the near side. A gun again for North Webster. Stewart gets them set. Timeout North Webster. Timeouts tonight brought to us by Prime Star Home Health. They'll take the break. We'll take it with them. Be right back in 30 seconds.
Marion State Bank. Rooted in education and athletics, Marion State Bank is committed to investing in the future through scholarships, sponsorships, and community support. We're empowering students and athletes to dream big and achieve more because their success is our success. Investing in our future, supporting education and athletics. Marion State Bank, rooted in community, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Panther fans, we're back. Fence Depot, second quarter. Panthers lead 7-0. The Knights do have it 2nd down and a long 3 at their own 43-yard line.
You know, Ben, seems like the last time we were over here, they had that same strategy. They'll slow the game down.
Well, they got a lot of guys going both ways.
They do. So that's part of their strategy in the game, to slow it down and keep the other team's keep their offense on the field. Like you said, they do have those going both ways, gives them a chance to rest too.
Yeah. One receiver to each side for the Knights. There's the snap. Looking for the quick hitter outside to number 87. And it's going to be picked off. Big hit by Downs. And Frazier takes it. He's at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Panthers.
Nice job by both of those guys. Devin Downs did a great job timing that hit. It was a slant route. And when he hit the receiver, that ball pops up. And you know what they say, when that ball pops up, two things going to happen, either incomplete or an interception. And there was Sam Frazier right on the spot. Had he not made that touchdown, he wouldn't hurt the end of it for me.
Hey, he owes Devin Downs a quarter pounder with cheese.
You darn! I would step that up to a sirloin steak for
oh,
that one.
Man, what a play.
And that was a gimme. I think you could have run across there and caught that one, Ben. I know I could.
Yeah, nice job there. That touchdown brought to us by the law offices of Street and Street. That turnover brought to us by your local Sterlington realtor, David Bryant. Panthers on to attempt the extra point. We do have some discussion amongst the officials. I'm not sure what.
Doesn't seem to have anything to do with the touchdown. I don't think there was any celebration.
Well, I did see the far sideline was saying it was incomplete. I didn't see the ball touch the turf.
Oh, he caught it in mid-stride.
They're going to bring it back. They're going to bring it back, will you?
I'm not sure how the ball popped up.
They're explaining it to Coach Doty. I'm not sure how you can reverse that when all the officials kept it live. Yeah, there's some discussion. I'd love to hear what's being said on the sideline. So that'll take 7 points off the board. It'll be just an incomplete pass, I think. I'm not sure we know yet.
I'm not sure.
Panther defense is coming back out, so it will be, I guess it will be 3rd down and 3 from the 43.
I'm not sure where the
ball should be on the 43-yard line.
But I'm still trying to figure out how we don't have a touchdown on that.
Yeah,
the ball never hit the turf.
I don't believe we have a look at replay, but yeah, they.
Ball's on the 43.
Yeah, the chains are not correct. It was 1st and 10 from the 36. They had a 7-yard gain.
It was on the 43. Yeah,
the chains are off. The chains are off as well.
I still would like to know why this is not an interception.
I'm so confused. The ball is still not.
On the 43.
Yeah, we still don't have.
43.
No, they're going to put it down on the 40-yard line. It looks like. Okay, well. Yeah, they're going to put it down on the 40, so it'll be a. But it shouldn't be 2nd down. It should be a Cartown 3rd down.
Unless, are they saying that play never happened?
Well,
yeah. I mean, he's got a 2nd down.
43.
A whole lot of discussion. 10:29 here at North Webster. Panthers lead 7-0 on a play that appeared to be a pick six after the big hit by Devin Downs. Comes back to the 40-yard line. And Panther fans, if you had a better look than I did, let me know. We know the ball's not spotted well. We'll be 2nd down and a long, we'll call it 4. So not only do they get the ball back, but they also get another down. There's the snap. Gives to Jackson. He's across the 45 to the 47. That'll be a Knights 1st down up to the 46.
Cade Hollingsworth there to make the stop on Jackson.
Yeah, I'm with you guys.
They
got another down.
Well, or they're saying that down was didn't occur because he left it as second down.
Well,
but I don't know.
They didn't put any time back on the clock. If the play didn't happen, you'd had to put time back on the clock.
Yeah, we'll have to get an explanation somewhere along the line.
Somebody's about to tell me. Well, I'll give you these in a moment.
Yeah.
Shotgun formation for North Webster. 2 receivers set to each side, or 1 receiver to each side. There's the snap. Stewart takes it now, gives it to Jackson, trying to find some room. We will have a flag on the near sideline.
Trey Birch in on that stop. Connor Justice now. You have an explanation? Had a penalty on that play. I think it was a legal procedure.
We'll back it up 5 yards to the 41, 1st and 15 for the Knights.
Be first down and 15.
Panther fans, I can't wait to ask Coach Doty about that one. You can catch us Tuesday night, the Prime Star Home Health Coaches Show at Frenchman's Bend.
Yeah.
2 receivers come near side. Jackson in the backfield with Stewart. They now bring a man in motion across the formation. There's the snap. QB keeper, that's Stewart. He's trying to find some room outside. Bagwell will take him down there with some help from Trey Birch.
Well, Bagwell fought through a hold on that outside. That allowed him to turn that edge. Hollingsworth came up, forced him back inside. Bagwell did make the tackle, but got a little hole in there on the end. Picked up about 3 yards on the carry. It's going to be second down and 12 for the Knights with the ball at their own 44-yard line. 9 minutes left in this first quarter. Panthers up 7-0.
Fence Depot second quarter. Knights break the huddle. 2 receivers set to the far side. The quarterback Stewart in the backfield with the tailback Jackson. There's the snap. There's a quick give to Jackson, the H-back, and he'll be thrown down just across the 45 to the 46. Cartown third down upcoming.
Inside handoff. Brought down by Connor Justice. 2 yards on the carry. Going to set up third down and 10. That ball is on the 46 of the Knights.
Two receivers set near side. H-back to the far side. Stewart, the quarterback, in the gun. There's a snap. It'll be a QB keeper up the middle trying to find some room. And he'll get up to the 49, and we'll have a Sterlington rehab fourth down for that Panther defense.
Try to get around that end. Breland Davis came from that inside. Took him down from behind. Good job, Breland Davis working his way down that line of scrimmage. It's going to be fourth down and 7.
Punt team will come on for the Panthers. Hickman will drop back. And William, this will be the third opportunity for the Panthers to get the football back. We had the punt, or actually the fourth time. We had a punt with offsetting penalty, so we re-punt. And that one gets a roughing the kicker call, and you get the interception that appeared to be an interception. Now we have another kick from Whitlock. I don't think anybody was even set. Hickman will call for the fair catch, and he'll fall on it at the 21. Muffed it there, but able to get it back himself. Panthers will come out first and 10, their own 22-yard line. That was kind of a quick snap there. Kind of caught me off guard.
It was quick. Yeah, I couldn't tell if we were trying to set up a return or what. We didn't. I don't know.
I'm not sure any of our guys were set just yet. 7:08 left in the Fence Depot second quarter. Panthers 7, Knights 0. Panthers will send 2 receivers to the far side. That will be Downs and Crane. J-Rob with a full house backfield. Breen goes under center, now brings a man in motion. He'll toss it to Park Smith, looking for some people outside. He'll be tackled at the 20 for a loss.
Yeah, it's going to be about a 2-yard loss on that carry.
Actually, I'm going to put it down around the 19, I believe.
Nothing opened up for him. Austin Hill, Tucker Sturdivant check in.
Downs and Hill, the 2 receivers set here to the near side, as well as Crane. Shotgun formation for the Panthers. Birch to the right. Little freeze play. Breen is in the gun. 6:28 and counting here in the Fence Depot second quarter. Panthers lead 7-0. Birch now goes to the left. There's the snap. Breen's looking for a little QB keeper, and he's got a lane. He's going to get up across the 30, and it'll be 3rd down and short.
Should be about 3rd down and 2.
Now we've got another stoppage.
Well, I was kind of watching that. I'm not sure what we have here. I don't see a flag. There must be one somewhere.
No, I believe there is over on that far sideline.
That's about where
there's a lot of help coming from that other sideline. That's all I'll say about that.
Yeah. Well, that's where Breen went out of bounds.
There's the flag. I see it now.
Maybe a face mask?
They're going to call unsportsmanlike conduct against the Panthers. So that 3rd down and short turns down into 3rd and about 17.
Well, it looked like Breen was the only one over there.
Chances are one of his linemen went in there to get him. That's what those guys are trained to do. Actually, it won't be 3rd. Well, that's interesting. It's going to be.
Well, if you take it from the end of the run, it's 15 yards for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah,
he had about 3rd and 1.
Shotgun formation. That's going to.
And it's not a dead ball foul. It should be a 3rd down.
Should be a dead ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it should be 3rd down. And
yeah. They still got 2nd on the down marker.
There we go. 3rd down.
I'd be glad to go with the 2nd down. But
and they gave North Webster one a moment ago, so I wouldn't mind getting one of those as well.
Yeah.
That's called a mulligan in golf, right? Let me do that again. I didn't like the way that played out.
Oh, yeah.
Shotgun formation, 3 receivers set to the near side. Breen gets his call. Birch set to the right of Breen in the gun. Now moves to his left. 5:50 and counting. There's a snap. Play action pass, looking for a man. There we go. There's a late flag. It's going to be a pass interference call. Pass intended for Hill will fall incomplete.
Yeah, that was a pretty easy call. He had him before the ball even got there. And when he dove, he was still hanging on to him. Good job, Austin Hill, getting position and forcing that. You have to look at those. That penalty was forced because he had good position. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty. That should give him a 1st down. I believe it was 3rd. If it's not, it's very close or maybe a yard short.
It should give back the yardage they had just lost. Nope, they'll say 1st down. Downs Law Firm 1st down for the Panthers on the penalty.
It's 3rd down and
well,
1.
My goodness, I'm watching the white hat give the 1st down signal, and now we're 3rd and short. Okay. Hey, guys, I'm just going to set down my binder now because I got no idea what's happening.
You know what, Ben? I come back and you fall to pieces.
Look, I'm just going to tell you, the amount of text messages coming in, I just want you to know we're not wrong, William, which I kind of believed about ourselves.
Yeah.
But Panther fans are saying
now we got a 1st down.
Now it is 1st down. All right, see, that's what I'm talking about. 5:42.
You don't need
left
to go. Look, we're not going by the yard marker tonight. It's just a what is it, nebulous thing?
Whatever. Nice word.
Yeah,
Downs Law Firm 1st down for the Panthers. They will go to the full house backfield.
It ain't eye discipline, but it's good enough.
Full house backfield for the Panthers. Crane, the lone receiver, to the near side. There's the snap. Quick give to Birch. He'll get across the 35 to the 36. Give him 5, 2nd down.
Yeah, just working that middle. Look like Desmuth got him a block downfield. That's going to be a gain of about 4 yards. Call it 2nd down and 6 for the Panthers at their own 36-yard line.
Panthers now flip the formation, bring Crane to the near side. Plenty of time on the play clock. Now bring Park Smith in motion. There's the quick toss back to Park Smith. He's looking for a lane. He'll run through, and he'll have a Downs Law Firm 1st down up around the 46, maybe 47-yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice job. Had some good lead blocks out there. Look at Desmuth, and it was Chris Smith.
Pearson.
Chris Pearson.
I got you. We're working together tonight.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that. So that's a good run. Nice blocks by those guys out there on that edge. 1st down and 10 for the Panthers at their own 47-yard line.
Panthers send 2 receivers to the far side. Full house backfield again. There's the snap. Quick give, now pitch, fake the give, and now he'll give it to Park Smith, trying to find some room. That'll be a 15-yarder on North Webster, I believe. We'll see how that played out. 2 flags came in late. There was a shot thrown at the face of Park Smith.
Yeah, that ball got to midfield. We just saw the purple swing.
87 did a really nice job there closing on the pitch.
Sure did. Park Smith tried to cut back to the inside. He got him up high and drug him out of bounds, and then that's when the dust-up occurred. We'll see.
Will be a gain of 3 depending on the penalty.
Well, there's obviously a penalty there with North Webster. The question is it offsetting?
Nope. Looks like we're going to have just one, so that'll be a 15-yarder.
Take the ball down to the 35-yard line of the Knights.
Downs Law Firm first down again on the penalty.
The Panthers will have 1st and 10. There's 4:30 left in the second quarter. Again, the Panthers up 7-0.
First and 10 for the Panthers at the Knight 35-yard line. Panthers lead 7-0. Here in the Fence Depot's second quarter. Full house backfield. Crane, the lone receiver, to the near side. Breen under center. Now brings Park Smith in motion. There's the give to Birch, and he's going to push ahead. He'll be near the first down, maybe just a little short, second down.
I believe he's going to be just shy of that first down. It's going to be second down and 1.
Sorry, I watching the officials. He walked up to the 25. Now we're back to the 27, 28.
Yeah, so we're looking at a second down and 3 for the Panthers.
Second down upcoming. Same formation again. I'm going to just be a little more patient, William, and not say anything until we get everything set.
Yeah.
Man comes in motion. There's the give to Birch. He'll make one man miss, and now another, and he's up inside the Ron Bush red zone with the Downs Law Firm. First down to the 17.
That's a nice job of that line up front. Once again, Birch picking his way through. That ball is going to be put down at the 17 of the Knights. Be first down and 10 for the Panthers.
Green calls for it. There's the snap. Quick give again to Birch. He'll roll inside the 15, down around the 13. Second down.
Continue to work that between the tackles. Ferguson, Lingfeld.
Panther fans coming up at the half, the Prime Star Home Health halftime show. William and I will take about a 10-minute break, then we'll come back the last 5 minutes or so and get you caught up on first half stats. There's the fake to the fullback. Now Breen keeps it late. Pitch back to Park Smith.
Boy, such a good fake by Breen. I thought Birch had the ball. He kept the ball, pitched it out. See where they're going to spot this.
Going to put it down to 10.
10. That's going to set up a third down and 3 for the Panthers.
Did go out of bounds, so the clock will stop.
Make some noise for your defense on the big stop.
Breen under center, full house. Man in motion. That's Birch is actually going to take it this time, and he goes down to the 5. He'll have a Downs Law Firm first down.
Brought down by number 34, Jackson.
Actually, they're going to say he's short, aren't they? I apologize. I'm going to have to tighten this up for the second half.
I was looking at the angle. We don't have the best angle up here. Where it's fourth down and about 6 inches, looks like. So the Panthers have fourth, and let's call that 6 inches.
Actually, they're going to say first down. Downs Law Firm first down for the Panthers. Ball will be at the 7-yard line. Well, you started at the 17. You got to the 7.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was close. First down for the Panthers when all is said and done. 2:37 on the clock. It will wind on the whistle. Dismuke, Birch, and Park Smith behind Breen. There's the snap. Quick give to Birch.
Panthers continue with Birch pounding that middle.
Yeah, and the Knights have walked everybody up to the line of scrimmage on that one.
I believe the ball's at the 5-yard line.
I believe you're right.
Yes.
Second down and goal from the 5. 2 minutes left on the clock here in the Fence Depot second quarter. Park Smith goes in motion. There's the snap. He fakes it, and he's got Pearson in the win zone. Actually going to toss it out to Birch, and he'll dive ahead for the touchdown.
That was a nice play by Birch. You're right, Pearson was in the back of the end zone, so J-Rob actually had a choice. North Webster seemed to drift back in coverage, and that left Birch open. And that's a nice catch by Birch. It was coming in a little low, all hands, and then he just put that shoulder down and punched it in for the score.
That touchdown brought to us by the losses of Street and Street. Panthers come on to attempt the extra point. It will be William Lyon again. This kick brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Everybody gets set. There's the snap, the hold. Kick is up. We do have a stoppage and a flag on the play. It will be offsides against North Webster. Panthers call for our offense. That'll move it down to 1.5, and they'll go for 2. Panthers get their personnel that they want. So they'll retry. This try again brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Panthers break the huddle. I formation, Birch and Stromile behind Breen in the I. Crane and Downs, the receivers to the near side. Little freeze play. Breen goes back under center. Knights bringing some pressure. They'll give it to Birch, and he's in for 2 points. Panthers got away with one there, William.
They sure did. I was waiting for the flag to come up. Stromile.
Did they call the flag? Wait, we still haven't seen a signal.
Birch got the 2.
There it is. That's good. Well, Panthers get one back there. We get 2 points, not 7 from the interception a moment ago, but 2 points. So that'll make it 15-0. 1:48 left to go in this first half. There has been a lot of discussion tonight on these in between plays and penalties, and you want them to get it right. Like I don't want to criticize that at all, but it's making for a long first half in my book.
It is.
Try will be good.
Ben, would you like that scoring summary?
Give me that Sparks Nissan Kia scoring summary.
It's 14 plays, 78 yards, 5:17 off the clock, capped off by the 5-yard pass reception from J-Rob Breen to T.J. Birch. And 2 points compliments of T.J. Birch after that.
Jalen Bush on to kick this away. This kick brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Bush gets him set. Now makes his approach. Over towards the near sideline, taken at the 20. That's number 4, Jackson, looking for some room. And he'll be tackled near the 29-yard line. I believe that was Keenan Green on the stop.
Yeah, Keenan Green came up, made a nice tackle. He was trying to find him a crease over on that side, and Green came in and just laid it on him. A nice tackle. So the Knights will have this ball at their own 38-yard line with 1:38 left in this first half. Again, the Panthers up 15-0.
Looks like Ashton Bradford has checked in on that defensive line, as well as Nick Cooper in the secondary. $1:38 remaining in the half. Two receivers set to the near side. There's a snap. Gives inside, and Bagwell meets him right there.
My goodness, they tried that little reverse inside handoff again.
Panthers will take a timeout, their first timeout of the half, brought to us by Prime Star Home Health. Let's take the break with them. Be right back in 30 seconds.
Repair it, catch up on bills, or replace it. Turn your home's equity into endless possibilities with a home equity line of credit from Cross Keys Bank. I'm Lee Riordan, Senior Vice President and Market Manager. Stop by and visit me today at our Sterlington branch for more details. Or give me a call at 665-4511. Cross Keys Bank, proud supporter of the Sterlington Panthers. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Panther fans, we're back. Second down and about 13 for the Knights offense. 1:31 on the clock. Panthers took their first time out of the half. Coach Doty trying to get the ball back for his offense. And for clarification on the pick six a moment ago, or a few moments ago.
And this is what we think.
We're being told, or an opinion has been offered, of an inadvertent whistle. So we're going to go with that because it makes the most sense. Still a mistake, but makes the most sense.
Well,
now, getting the yardage and all that wrong, that's on them. I can't help them.
And that also doesn't explain why the yard marker had
that's
second
what I'm talking
down
about.
on
The
it.
yardage didn't – the ball was never put back where it belongs. So Knights come out, shotgun formation, one receiver set to each side. The quarterback Stewart with the running back Jackson to his right. An H-back also set to the far side. That's the other Jackson. Stewart gets set. There's the snap. Be a QB give up the middle, or keeper up the middle. He'll meet Birch and be tackled right at the original line of scrimmage. And we'll have a Cartown third down, but Panthers take their second time out of the half. Brought to us by Prime Star Home Health. We'll keep it here this time.
Yeah, right now the Panthers get a stop here. We'll take that third time out and then get the ball back, and then Coach Doty wants to take some shots at this. But, you know, at this point, if you can steal another score before the end of the half, we got the ball to start the second half.
Do have the ball coming out.
Gives a chance to double dip there.
Yeah, right now, Panther defense just needs to get the stop, get that punting unit on the field, let them kick it. Don't rough the punter. Let's get a good return. Get yourself nice field position.
I think on this one, I don't know. I tell you, their punter is so good. You almost want to maybe try to go for a block. You just going to have to stay in front of him because he'll get some air under that ball.
The Knights come out. Cartown third down. 1:19 on the clock. It will be 3rd and 10. Two receivers set to the near side. The tailback Jackson to the left of the quarterback in the gun. Now bring the H-back across the formation. There's the snap. QB keeper again. He's trying to find some room. He'll get across the 40 to about the 40, let's call the 42. And it'll be starting to rehab 4th down, and Panthers take their final timeout of the half.
Yeah, English and Birch slammed the door on that run. So that puts the ball at the 42-yard line. Of course, Knights are bringing their punting unit out. Again, Ben, it's kind of like, what do you do? Do you go ahead and try to rush him? But again, you run the risk of roughing the punter.
I mean, look, it's not my call. My opinion is let's get a good return. Hickman was able to shake some guys earlier. Give him that wall. Give him a chance to get some good yardage. And that way you don't run the risk of the penalty, because a penalty here is going to keep the drive alive. You got no more timeouts. And North Webster probably is content just to get this thing to the half, go in, reset, and come back out. I don't expect to see, if anything happened, I would expect to see them take a shot, although they might.
Well, I would certainly agree with you. I'd like to see him set up a return on this one, because with Hickman, it's kind of one of those things, get it in his hands.
See what happens.
See what happens. I mean, he can make something out of nothing at times, so I'm 100% with you on that one.
Looks like they will go full protection. There's the kick. Hickman's going to take it, and now looking for a return. He'll make one man miss, and he's up to the 40, and that's where the Panther offense will come out. 1st and 10. Their own 40-yard line. 1 minute remains in the Fence Depot second quarter.
Yeah, that was a nice return by Hickman. He's going to pick up about, 5 or 10 yards after he, kind of ran into some of the Knights. So that's a good job by him. I tell you, it was encouraging last week seeing Bush make that 35 and 40-yard field goal.
Absolutely.
Now, that's on turf. Over here, we're on grass. So, You know, ideally what you want to do is put this thing in the end zone.
Yeah. Panthers will go shotgun formation, 3 receivers near side. That'll be Crane, Hickman, and Hill. Downs the lone receiver to the far side. There's the snap. Breen rolls to his right. Looking downfield. Intended for Crane, just underthrown, incomplete, second down.
Yeah, Crane was coming back. He tried to cradle that ball in. It was a little bit low on the trajectory.
Yeah, Weeb, you see him switch those safeties? They're concerned about number 1's ability to get down the field. That is the number 87 is Dante Owens. I believe he's already got 9 interceptions on the year, if I read correctly.
Wow. That's impressive.
He likes to go get it. Panthers go 2 receivers to each side this time. Breen in the gun, second down 10. There's the snap. Breen drops back. Looking for a man. Now going to just throw it up. And he's going to overthrow it, incomplete, third down.
Pass is incomplete.
You reckon they've seen our deep ball? They've got them in coverage very well.
Flag on the field.
Got a flag on the play.
It's on the far sideline. Where's the white hat? I can't see him.
He's over there on the
I
other
believe
side
it's
of the
going to
huddle.
be an eligible receiver downfield. They're going to decline it, so it'll be third down and 10.
I believe they'll decline that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
if
Ben,
I read that correctly, I believe it was Hickman that was ineligible, so it means that he and Downs both were on the line of scrimmage and covered up.
Mm-hmm. You know, I've seen more ineligible receivers this year, I think, than I've seen in the last 5 or 6.
Shotgun formation, 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far. There's the snap. Quick hitter out to Hickman. It'll fall incomplete. Just
Pass is incomplete.
punt team will come on for the Panthers. Just not able to find anything there.
Trying that tunnel screen inside. Like you said, just the ball was high. Just wasn't.
Excuse me.
Had a rush coming in from the Knights there, but just overthrown.
So Park Smith will come on to punt it away. This punt brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Owens back deep for the Knights around his own 30-yard line. There's the snap. Parks gets off a nice punt. It'll take a Panther bounce and roll down inside the 10-yard line. Down around the 7, and that's where the Knight offense will come out. 1st and 10, their own 7-yard line, 32 seconds on the clock. Nice punt.
That was a very nice punt. You know, Park Smith's been a good surprise there at that punter spot. And
He's done a nice job.
He has done a very, very good job.
Quick math
year.
on that, 53-yard punt, I think, from the 40 to the 7.
Yeah. 40 to hey, that's
pretty good, huh?
Man.
I was trying to do that. That's a nice punt.
Man,
I bet his average this year is around 40, just the kicks that we've seen.
I didn't know you were such a numbers man.
Every now and then.
You should have been a banker, man.
Too much stress. 32
Mm.
seconds on the clock. Fence Depot second quarter. Panthers lead 15-0. Looks like the Knights will be content to take the knee. And they will. So that'll be the final play of the first half. We'll take about a 10-minute break and then be back with second half assessment with myself and William in about 10 minutes. Prime Star Home Health Halftime Show upcoming.
Neither snow-capped mountains nor puddles of water, nor unexpected detours with a 20-foot drainage pipe can stop the ruggedly capable Telluride X Pro from getting you to your dinner reservation on time.
Okay.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Sterlington Rehabilitation Hospital and Rural Health Clinics offers inpatient and outpatient services. And they're now offering LSVT big treatment to those suffering from Parkinson's disease. They're seeing many documented improvements in patients, such as faster walking with bigger steps, improved balance, better movement in the torso, and a reduced risk of falling. They're LSVT big certified. Please come by and see one of their certified clinicians today. First Security Title of Monroe provides real estate transaction services in Northeast Louisiana. The closing process has never been easier. With a dedicated staff that takes pride in helping our customers obtain quality service. First Security Title, 1818 Avenue of America, Monroe.
Tired of battling weeds and patchy grass? Sure Enough Greens got you covered. From weed control, fertilizer, irrigation, aeration, and tree and shrub treatment, Sure Enough does it all to keep your lawn looking its best. Need your yard clean? Call Sure Enough Green. Spraying solutions that work.
The law offices of Street and Street, fighting for the injured in Louisiana. When you hire us, you get us. Our clients are represented by one of our seasoned attorneys with over 65 years of experience handling cases in Louisiana. Our goal is simple: to advocate and fight for the rights of the injured. Call today for a consultation, 318-325-4418, Street and Street.
What do you do after an awesome night of Panther football? You bring on the bowling for the fifth quarter. Bayou Bowl is the official fifth quarter sponsor of Sterlington Panther football. Just right down the road and on the right is where you'll find all the fifth quarter action. Yummy snacks and cold drinks from Alligator's Grill is inside Bayou Bowl and open 7 days a week. It's the perfect place to celebrate a Panther victory. So come on, join us at Bayou Bowl after every game for the official fifth quarter. Got a lot of stuff? We've got the space. With 2 convenient locations, let Ashley Storage keep your stuff safe. In Monroe and Sterlington, Ashley Storage is where our customers are treated like family.
Meet Dave. Dave has a problem. He has way too much stuff and not enough room to store it. As Dave searches, he comes across Ashley Storage. Give us a call or check out our website at ashleystorageofsterlington.com.
Come visit McDonald Land this summer and try Grimace Island's newest thick volcanic shake. So get the new Mount McDonald Land shake with one of 6 souvenirs when you order the McDonald Land meal.
Craftsman Federal Credit Union, serving our members with their financial needs. Waiting for interest rates to fall? Why wait? Craftsman Federal Credit Union can get you in the vehicle you want today at rates where you can enjoy the ride. Become a member today and see the difference at Craftsman Federal Credit Union, with 2 locations to serve you in Bastrop and Sterlington, or visit us at craftmanfcu.com. Local people helping local people since 1953.
Around here, family is more than just a last name. It's who you show up for generations. The Compton family at Architects Windows and Doors has stood by this community with honesty, hard work, and a handshake you can trust. Because every window we design, every door we assemble isn't just about your house. It's about your home. Family owned, community rooted. Architects Windows and Doors, a family business built for your family.
Marion State Bank. Rooted in education and athletics, Marion State Bank is committed to investing in the future through scholarships, sponsorships, and community support. We're empowering students and athletes to dream big and achieve more because their success is our success. Investing in our future, supporting education and athletics. Marion State Bank, rooted in community, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Fence Depot uses quality materials and has the expertise to give you the best service with the best price. They take pride in offering their customers a full selection of fencing options. For chain link, ornamental, vinyl, wildlife, and more, try Fence Depot in West Monroe. 318-331-4457. Fence Depot.
For over 50 years, Cartown has been servicing Northeast Louisiana, and the Sterlington Panthers have been a huge part of our growth. And for that, Cartown Tires and Service would like to say, go Panthers!
Repair it, catch up on bills, or replace it. Turn your home's equity into endless possibilities with a home equity line of credit from Cross Keys Bank. I'm Lee Riordan, Senior Vice President and Market Manager. Stop by and visit me today at our Sterlington branch for more details. Or give me a call at 665-4511. Cross Keys Bank, proud supporter of the Sterlington Panthers. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Choose Prime Star Home Health. We'll provide the best care for your patient or loved one. From managing chronic conditions to wound care and therapy, we specialize in a wide range of services. Prime Star Home Health. We have the skill to heal and the spirit to care. Choose Prime Star Home Health. We'll provide the best care for your patient or loved one. From managing chronic conditions to wound care and therapy, we specialize in a wide range of services. Prime Star Home Health. We have the skill to heal and the spirit to care.
Sustaining a brain injury due to someone else's negligence is devastating. Downs Law Firm can't change what happened, but they will fight to hold those at fault accountable and aggressively negotiate with insurance to recover fair compensation.
Neither snow-capped mountains nor puddles of water, nor unexpected detours with a 20-foot drainage pipe can stop the ruggedly capable Telluride X Pro from getting you to your dinner reservation on time.
Okay.
Kia, movement that inspires.
First Security Title of Monroe provides real estate transaction services in Northeast Louisiana. The closing process has never been easier. With a dedicated staff that takes pride in helping our customers obtain quality service. First Security Title, 1818 Avenue of America, Monroe. Sterlington Rehabilitation Hospital and Rural Health Clinics offers inpatient and outpatient services. And they're now offering LSVT big treatment to those suffering from Parkinson's disease. They're seeing many documented improvements in patients, such as faster walking with bigger steps, improved balance, better movement in the torso, and a reduced risk of falling. They're LSVT big certified. Please come by and see one of their certified clinicians today.
Tired of battling weeds and patchy grass? Sure Enough Green's got you covered. From weed control, fertilizer, irrigation, aeration, and tree and shrub treatment, Sure Enough does it all to keep your lawn looking its best. Need your yard clean? Call Sure Enough Green. Spraying solutions that work.
The law offices of Street and Street, fighting for the injured in Louisiana. When you hire us, you get us. Our clients are represented by one of our seasoned attorneys with over 65 years of experience handling cases in Louisiana. Our goal is simple: to advocate and fight for the rights of the injured. Call today for a consultation. 318-325-4418. Street and Street.
What do you do after an awesome night of Panther football? You bring on the bowling for the fifth quarter. Bayou Bowl is the official fifth quarter sponsor of Sterlington Panther football. Just right down the road and on the right is where you'll find all the fifth quarter action. Yummy snacks and cold drinks from Alligator's Grill is inside Bayou Bowl and open 7 days a week. It's the perfect place to celebrate a Panther victory. So come on, join us at Bayou Bowl after every game for the official fifth quarter. Got a lot of stuff? We've got the space. With 2 convenient locations, let Ashley Storage keep your stuff safe. In Monroe and Sterlington, Ashley Storage is where our customers are treated like family.
Meet Dave. Dave has a problem. He has way too much stuff and not enough room to store it. As Dave searches, he comes across Ashley Storage. Give us a call or check out our website at ashleystorageofsterlington.com.
Panther fans, welcome into the Prime Star Home Health Halftime Show. We were kind of holding out till teams started stretching, but looks like the Panthers are still having some team meetings down there, and North Webster, here they come, making their way out. So we'll have about 5 minutes or so. And really first half for the Panthers, a half of some miscues and some missed opportunities. Yardage-wise, Panthers hold a distinct edge. They've got about 140, I believe, 145 yards of offense, 25 carries for 140 yards. Birch leads the way with 13 carries for 71 yards. They picked up 9 first downs. For North Webster, they've got 36 yards of total offense, 16 carries for 35 yards, 1 or 2 passing for 1 yard, and 2 first downs. So for the Panther defense, other than maybe just the roughing the punter call, pretty clean football.
Yeah, it really has been. And when you look at what the defense has done, I mean, that says it all right there. 1 of 2 for 1 yard on passing, so the defense is doing the job. On the offensive side of the ball, we've had some missed opportunities, obviously. You had the fumble to start the game, kind of set the tone, but, they've kind of soldiered through it so far. You hope we could get a touchdown there at the end of the first half, just weren't able to even convert the first down, So, we'll get the ball to start this second half, and generally when we have a halftime, we tend to come out and try to hit quick. Like to see that happen on his first drive and maybe, shut down that North Webster offense and maybe get this thing turned around.
And for the offense, really, you just want to play clean football. Take care of the ball.
That's right.
Because you go back to the first half, you've got the first play of the game. We put the ball on the ground. North Webster recovers. Defense actually holds right there and it gets you back on the field. Panthers take the next possession, go down the field, score. And then we had I believe the whole debacle of the roughing the punter, and then what we think was an inadvertent whistle. That comes officially from the sideline from Mr. Bucky Chandler. I think we can trust him.
So
and
if it's wrong, we'll go with Bucky. Under the bus.
Yeah. Bucky says that they said there was a whistle mid-play. Now, they heard it. We didn't hear it. I'm behind them, though. They're blowing the whistle the other way. So, but that whole drive kind of was really just never really able to get. And you and I talked about it going into the break. Tonight, just not a lot of momentum, not a really good chance to build a rhythm for offensively or even as a team right now. It's been a lot of stoppages, a lot of just disjointed football that first half. So you have to think for Coach Doty, it's like, hey, we got to clean this up, take care of business, and let's get on them buses and head back to North Louisiana, or to our side of North Louisiana.
Yeah, Northeast Louisiana. And, from the official side, there's been a lot of starts and stops, a lot of discussion in the huddle. And then North Webster has always been a team that their offense is not a up-tempo type offense. So you don't really get a rhythm going.
Yeah.
They're going to run a play, they're going to stop, they're going to run the play clock down. It's kind of the old Oak Grove mantra, they just going to, hey, we're going to just matriculate it down. What is it?
I'm hoping somebody is going to say that's a pretty strong comparison right there.
No. I'm saying the philosophy.
Oh, the philosophy. Gotcha. Not the execution.
Absolutely not. Don't even confuse that one.
Yeah.
So
and I think I don't know strategy for them. I mean, I think they're trying to stay in the ball game and have been successful with doing that. And they're shortening the game.
That's what I'm.
They're shortening the game. And what you're talking about, a lot of runs. Shortening the game, keeps the Panther offense on the sidelines, and it just doesn't give you a chance to build 6-8 drives of 15, 20 plays and touchdowns. And
right.
So,
and look, we've been pretty vanilla tonight. I mean, we've run a lot between the tackles. We're running the Navy formation. Our normal offense. We took some shots, a couple shots down the field. Not granted, when they have, their secondary move they are in. They like to shoot that thing, don't they?
That's a cannon here at North Webster, folks.
I noticed they shot.
No calls for alarm. There's just a cannon in the end zone.
Yeah, look, I'll just tell you, they shot that thing one time, and I saw Sam Frazier drop. It's like dropping to the ground. I don't know, but anyway, I don't. I lost the train.
Yeah,
Does it really matter? I mean,
just got to get after it now. Play clean football, and let's get out of here.
It's 15-0. We got the second half coming up.
Take that first drive of the second half, and let's go put some points on the board.
Yeah.
Well, Panther fans, we're going to take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be right back with more Panther football in third quarter action.
Come visit McDonald Land this summer and try Grimace Island's newest thick volcanic shake. So get the new Mount McDonald Land shake with one of 6 souvenirs when you order the McDonald Land meal.
For over 50 years, Cartown has been servicing Northeast Louisiana. And the Sterlington Panthers have been a huge part of our growth. And for that, Cartown Tires and Service would like to say, go Panthers!
Panther fans, we're back here in the Cross Keys Bank third quarter. Getting set to begin second half play. Panthers will receive the opening kick. Kicking it away for North Webster will be number 3, Christian Whitlock. Back deep for the Panthers will be number 6, TJ Birch. And number 1, Devin Downs.
You getting back up in the skybox up here?
Yeah, got to get a little higher so I can see these tick marks.
You still can't see him.
No,
just a bad angle.
Now
here.
we're gonna have a. We got another stoppage.
Game delay for drone removal.
Not sure about that, Ben.
Well, they're saying we can't use the drone. I'm not sure what, and I don't.
The way they had it, I don't see where that's a distraction.
Well, there's some rules around that. I'm not sure of all the rules. But
okay, well.
The drone is down. It is down on the ground. All right, Whitlock will make his approach. Be a high kick over towards the far sideline. Downs is going to take it right around the 10-yard line. Now looking for a lane. And he's going to get through the first group. Got blockers out front. And he will be taken down up around the 45-yard line. We'll see where they put it down.
That was a very nice return. That should be on the 45-yard line. That was a nice return by Downs. He found his seams. Good job blocking by the return team. They're going to set it down on the 43-yard line of the Panthers. They'll start this drive there, first down and 10.
Cross Keys Bank third quarter. Panther offense comes out for the first time. Will be an I formation. Will be Birch and Stromile behind Breen in the I. Two receivers set to the near side, Crane and Downs. Breen calls for it. Quick toss back to Stromile, trying to find a hole. He'll jump across one, get maybe a yard, and that's going to be it.
Didn't really have a chance to jump there. He had two defenders on the ground. They were able to grab his feet just as he tried to jump over the pile there. They gave him 1 yard on the carry. Panthers have second down and 9, ball at their own 44-yard line.
Two receivers now to the far side. Breen under center. There's a snap. Counter give is to Stromile, and he's got some room. He'll make a man miss, and now he's in open field and will be tackled on the 30-yard line, but a big run and a Downs Law Firm first down.
That was a nice job by that offensive line. I saw Ashley come in there and block back to the inside, but Stromile found that seam, and he made the most of it, got down the field, was able to get the ball down to the 28-yard line of the Knights. It'll be first down and 10 for the Panthers.
Hickman will check in at tailback, and he will dot the I. Two receivers now set to the near side. Breen gets them set, and he'll go under center. Make some changes. Now back under. There's the snap. Quick give to TJ, and he'll push his way all the way down near the 20-yard line. Nice gain and second down.
Yeah, Birch went in on that side behind Ferguson and Sturdivant. They cleared that out for him. He just fell in right behind them, picked up 8 yards on that carry. It'll be second down and 2 for the Panthers. The ball's at the 21-yard line of the Knights.
One receiver each side. I formation behind Breen again. There's the snap. Quick hitter looking for the deep ball to Downs. Safety played it nicely. It falls incomplete.
Yeah, good coverage on the Knights. Had a corner, got help over the top from the safety. Double coverage over there. Downs really did a nice job of getting up.
Yeah,
keeping that ball from getting picked off.
Watching that one, I'm not so sure you don't fake the fade to that side and come back to Crane on this side. They're leaving this guy on an island all by himself.
Well, Downs is definitely drawing the attention tonight.
Oh, without a doubt. They know where he's at.
They know where he is.
Two receivers set to the near side. There's a snap. Give is to Birch, and he'll have enough for a Downs Law Firm first down and set him up in the Ron Bush State Farm red zone.
I believe they're going to put that down on the 16-yard line.
Ten minutes remain here in the third quarter. Panthers lead 15-0. But as we said, they are in the Ron Bush State Farm red zone. I formation again, two receivers near side. Panthers go quickly. There's a snap. Counter give is to Hickman. He'll make a man miss. Now he's out the outside. He'll walk in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Man, that was a nice job by that offensive line. I believe that was Seth Deere out there on the kickout block. Really kind of opened that up. But good job of that line really collapsing on that side. It was an easy run for Hickman into the end zone for the score.
That touchdown brought to us by the law offices of Street and Street. Panther extra point unit comes on. They will set up for the kick. It will be William Lyon to kick it. This kick brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Panthers get set. There's the snap and the hold. Kick is up. And it's good. 9:50 remains in the third quarter. Panthers 22, Knights 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Panther football.
Marion State Bank. Rooted in education and athletics, Marion State Bank is committed to investing in the future through scholarships, sponsorships, and community support. We're empowering students and athletes to dream big and achieve more because their success is our success. Investing in our future, supporting education and athletics. Marion State Bank, rooted in community, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Panther fans, we're back in the Cross Keys Bank third quarter. Panthers extend their lead 22-0. We'll get the Sparks Nissan Kia drive summary after this kick. Jalen Bush tees it up. This kick brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Jalen makes his approach. Be a sky kick over to near side. Number 24 is going to take it to 29. Trying to find some room. He'll put his head down. Sam Frazier, the first one there. He'll get up to the 32, and the Knight offense will come out 1st and 10.
You want that drive summary, Ben?
Let me get that Sparks Nissan Kia drive summary.
Got it right here. 6 plays, 57 yards, 2 minutes off the clock. Capped off by the 17-yard run by Hickman. And I want to say something on the line.
Go ahead.
You know,
You're on the
Luke
record.
Crane and Deere, that's 64-54. Sometimes I have to look at that really close,
Yeah.
you know, the way they scrunch those jerseys up. So
Yeah, they were both out there. So.
yeah, fellas, y'all both do a great job.
2 receivers far side for the Knights. Stewart gets them set in the gun. There's the snap. Will be a quarterback keeper up the middle trying to find some room. He'll find a little up across the 35 to the 36. 2nd down.
Took that between the tackles, and there was Silas Ashley making that stop.
Cheerleaders throwing out some footballs. Just want to see if any of them had an arm. Come on with it. She's going to try. Right here. All the way to the top. Look at Kaylee Edie. Without, so close. So close.
Look at that.
Close. Kaylee Edie trying to show off that gun tonight. Just a little bit short. The wind caught it.
Look at that.
Oh, I got it. Goal football. Look at that with the assist. Kayla Beaver with the assist.
Oh, my gosh.
2nd down for the Knights. Gun formation, 2 receivers near side. There's the snap. Quick give to Jackson, the tailback. He'll find a little room and push up to about the 38, maybe the 39, and we'll have a Cartown 3rd down upcoming.
Well, Ben, he ran up into that mass of humanity, and it looked like Silas Ashley and Cam Bagwell got up off the bottom of that stack. I think everybody on the field was in that pile. It's going to set up a 2nd down and 3. No, 3rd down and 3. That guy's slow on that down.
Cartown 3rd down for the Panther defense. Trying to get the ball back to their
3.
offense. There you go. Knights break the huddle. 3 seconds on the play clock. 2-1. They do get it off. Be a quick give to Jackson, trying to find some room. We're going to have some extracurriculars on the far side. But,
yeah. Well, go ahead.
Well, I was trying to see who that was on the far side. He won't gain enough. Showing some rehab, 4th down upcoming. I was watching Ashley. Had a couple guys on him after the whistle.
Yeah.
It would take 2, so
yeah.
I get it.
Well, I think Bagel was one on the stop, but then I looked over there and I saw that jersey. When he pulled it down, you saw 90, and I said, yep, Silas Ashley. So the ball is just outside the 40-yard line of the Knights.
They're going to go for it.
They got a 4th down and 2 here. And it looks like they're going to go for it, but the clock is running down.
Take a timeout, aren't they? They will take their first timeout of the second half. Timeouts tonight brought to us by Prime Star Home Health. With 7:16 remaining in the third quarter, Panthers 22, Knights 0. We'll take 30-second break. Be right back with more Panther football.
Neither snow-capped mountains nor puddles of water, nor unexpected detours with a 20-foot drainage pipe can stop the ruggedly capable Telluride X Pro from getting you to your dinner reservation on time.
Okay.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Panther fans, we're back here on the McDonald's YouTube broadcast of Panther football, and the radio broadcast brought to us by Domino's Pizza of Sterlington. Punt unit does come on for the Knights. Panthers send nobody back deep. They'll just play it safe. Whitlock will get it away, come down around the 30, and I believe it's going to be down right at the 29. Panther offense comes out, 1st and 10, their own 29-yard line. 7:05 remains, Cross Keys Bank, the third quarter.
Well, Ben?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what to say. That ball died.
Well, that's the difference in grass and
turf. I was going to say,
sure.
I'm so used to looking at that turf, bounce, bounce, bounce. I mean, that was just absolutely kaplunk, and that was it.
Panthers will come out in the I. Mott will be your fullback. David Hickman at the tailback position. Downs, the lone receiver near side. Crane goes wide to the far side. There's the snap. Counter give to Hickman. He'll run through a couple of tackles. He's still running. Fighting his way all the way to the 40-yard line. Nice strong run and a Downs Law Firm. First down for the Panthers.
See, Hickman's running with a purpose tonight. He's not going to go down with one little arm tackle or one hit. He's really fighting it tonight. Got the ball up to the 40-yard line. That's going to be first down and 10 for the Panthers.
Same formation again. I formation behind Breen. There's a snap. Quick give will be to Mott, and he's in the open field. He'll make a man miss. Make another man miss. What a spin move. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Christian Mott.
Where has Mott been hiding those moves? We see him fight between the tackles and grind out every yard he can. Man, that little spin move, that looked like you back in the day, Ben.
Unbelievable.
Wow, what a move. I tell you what, he made a couple of good moves prior to that, but nice job of Mott putting the brakes on, spinning it around, racing to the goal line for the score.
That touchdown brought to us by the law offices of Street and Street. Panther extra point unit is on. This extra point brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Breen to hold. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up. And it is good. 6:32 remain third quarter. Panthers 29, Knights 0. We'll take 30 seconds and be right back with more Panther football.
Sterlington Rehabilitation Hospital and Rural Health Clinics offers inpatient and outpatient services. And they're now offering LSVT big treatment to those suffering from Parkinson's disease. They're seeing many documented improvements in patients, such as faster walking with bigger steps, improved balance, better movement in the torso, and a reduced risk of falling. They're LSVT big certified. Please come by and see one of their certified clinicians today.
Panther fans, we're back. Cross Keys Bank. Third quarter, Panthers extend their lead 29-0 over the Knights. William Lyon comes on to kick it away. This kick brought to us by FBC Sterlington. Sky kick near sideline. Number 38 gives chase, and he'll just have to fall. Ball will come out. Waiting on the call.
We'll have a discussion here. Let's see where this goes.
It will be Panther ball. That's a David Bryant, your local Sterlington Realtor turnover. That ball just got punched out. Let's get that Sparks Nissan Kia drive summary.
It was 2 plays, 71 yards, 33 seconds off the clock, and the massive 60-yard run with a cherry on the top, spin in the middle. And what did you say? Whoop. For the score, Christian Mott.
Panther offense comes out. Mott will go back out at the fullback position. It will be a full backfield. Park Smith and Dismuke with Mott in the full house. Downs and Crane set to each side. Breen under center. Now brings a man in motion. There's the snap. Breen's going to roll to his left, looking for a man. Takes the shot.
Yeah, wherever you see Devin Downs, you'll see 2, maybe 3 Knight defenders on him. Basically saying, we want you to beat us with somebody else tonight.
Yeah, not a bad thought, but he had Dismuke in the flat all by himself. When Dismuke went in motion, nobody went with him. Nobody shifted. Not so sure the check down might not have been a better check there, but take the deep ball, see what happens.
He's 2nd down and 10. We still got first down on the down marker, by the way.
It will be
at the 37. I just wanted to point that out for our radio listeners.
Park Smith in motion. There's a quick toss to Park Smith, trying to find some room outside, and he's going to be cut down at the 40 for a loss on the play, and we'll have 3rd down and long.
Yeah, number 38 for the Knights came up. Made a good defensive play, actually.
I'm not so sure he's not outrunning the blocks there, William.
Well, he's pretty fast. He very well could be.
Well, it's him versus Dawson Ferguson, and no knock to Dawson, but I think Park Smith would beat him in a foot race.
So you say if we line him up on the
there's a chance.
Okay. All right. I trust you.
2 receivers near side. 3rd down and 12 for the Panthers. I formation, Mott and Hickman behind Breen. Breen now rolls to his right, looking downfield. Tosses it out to Crane. He's going to make the catch, and then he'll fight his way to the 28-yard line. It'll be a little short, and we'll have 4th down and about 2.
Now, there was a good check down to Crane.
Yes.
He did a nice job getting that ball up the field. It's going to be about a 1 yard. It's going to be 1 yard short, so we're going to have a 4th down and 1. That ball is on the 28-yard line of the Knights.
Panthers will go for it. I formation behind Breen. Breen goes under center. There's a snap. Quick give to Mott again. He's in the open field. I had one man to break, and he's not able to do it, but nice gain. And another Downs Law Firm 1st down to the 18-yard line.
I thought Mott was gone to the races
I was getting
again.
excited.
I thought he was fixing to crack that goal line again. Shoestring tackle got him. The ball is at the 18-yard line of the Knights. 1st down and 10 for the Panthers. 4:40 left in this 3rd quarter. Panthers up 29-0.
Ron Bush, State Farm red zone for the Panthers again. There's the snap. Counter give to Hickman, trying to find a block and does. He'll make a man miss and get up around the, they're going to give him the 14.
That's what we've come to expect from Hickman. He made one guy miss, as you said, kicked it out to the outside, picked up an extra couple of yards. It'll be 4 yards on that carry. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Panthers. That ball is on the 15-yard line of the Knights.
I formation, 2 receivers far side. Ball is on the far hash. Breen under center. There's a snap. He will keep it this time. Got one man to beat, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. Nice job by J-Rob Breen.
Yeah, J-Rob did a really fine job riding Mott up into the hole. And that defense bit. When he came to the outside, he really had one man to beat. Had his trail back there, but he didn't need him. Just outran that defender for the score.
That touchdown brought to us by the law offices of Street and Street. Panther extra point unit comes on. Swinging gate. They will choose to kick, so Breen will get set to hold and bring everybody across for the kick. This kick brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it's good. 3:54 remain in the 3rd quarter. Panthers 36, Knights 0. We'll be right back with more Panther football in 30 seconds.
Tired of battling weeds and patchy grass? Sure Enough Green's got you covered. From weed control, fertilizer, irrigation, aeration, and tree and shrub treatment, Sure Enough does it all to keep your lawn looking its best. Need your yard clean? Call Sure Enough Green. Spraying solutions that work.
Panther fans, we're back here in the Cross Keys Bank third quarter. Panthers extend their lead, now in full control, 36-0. They'll get set to kick it away. This kick brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Jalen Bush is back out to kick this one away. Washington back deep for the Knights, standing around his own 5-yard line. Bush makes his approach, will be on the ground, and it will be nicely covered by the front line at the 48-yard line.
All right, Ben, got that?
Sparks Nissan Kia drive summary.
Got it. 6 plays, 37 yards, 3:32 off the clock, capped off by the 14-yard run by J. Rob Breen. So the Knights have this ball at their own 49-yard line, 48-yard line.
See Jacoby Robinson and Ladarius Harris on that defensive line. Drew Voker in at linebacker. I believe that's Anderson Walk at the corner.
That's Sean Holloway out there at defensive end. Yep, number 16.
Gun formation, 2 receivers far side. Stewart calls for it. There's a snap. High, but he'll take it. He'll fight across the 50 to the 49. Give him 3.
Guess who filling that hole was Connor Justice.
Connor Justice.
Man, he has been filling them up tonight. Had a great game tonight for Connor Justice. It was a 3-yard gain on that carry. At the Panther 49-yard line, be 2nd down and 7 for the Knights.
Jet Johnson checks in at linebacker as well. See Brock Sutton back deep.
Yep.
Two receivers near side. There's the snap. Stewart drops back, now will step up. He'll throw it incomplete, intended for number 10 towards the near sideline.
Yeah, he rolled this way.
Little Brett Favre action right there.
Oh, yeah.
Put all the mustard on it.
He sure did, but he had to because Jet Johnson was bearing down on him. I thought Jet Johnson was supposed to get a sack right there, but he was able to get it out right before. So it'll be 3rd down and 7 for the Knights. Again, that ball is at the 49 of the Panthers.
Is that Miles Powell at the other safety position right here? I believe so.
Yeah. Don't see a number 95 at safety very often.
There's a snap, play action pass across the middle. He'll make the catch, and now he's in the open field. Jalen Bush is giving chase. One man to beat, and it will be a touchdown for the Knights.
Just a quick slant route, and you and I talked about that. That's the kind of the routes they're going to run. Those inside slants.
Little fireworks here at North Webster on the touchdown pass. Their extra point unit will come on. Whitlock gets set. There's a snap. The hold. Kick is up. And it's good. 2:50 left in third quarter. Panthers 36, Knights 7. We'll take 30 seconds. Be right back with more Panther football.
For over 50 years, Cartown's been servicing Northeast Louisiana, and the Sterlington Panthers have been a huge part of our growth. And for that, Cartown Tires and Service would like to say, go Panthers!
Come visit McDonald Land this summer and try Grimace Island's newest thick volcanic shake. So get the new Mount McDonald Land shake with one of 6 souvenirs when you order the McDonald Land meal.
Panther fans, we're back. Cross Keys Bank, third quarter. And, William, the streak is ended.
What streak would that be?
3 straight contests. The Panthers had held North Webster to 0 points in the third one. We give up a touchdown. 36-7. And I'm not taking the heat on this one because I didn't say anything out loud.
You didn't. That goes back a few years, doesn't it?
It goes back the last 2 meetings.
Yeah.
Will be a squib kick on the ground. Birch will take it. Now looking for a hole, and he's got one. Looking for blockers. He's still making Knights miss, and he's into Knight territory at the 48-yard line.
I tell you what, he is something else. When you give him some seams to work with, it's just like he's running and everybody else is standing. Nice return by Birch.
Panthers will have it 1st and 10 at the Knight 48-yard line. 2:40 on the clock, Cross Keys Bank, third quarter. Do want to give some shout-outs to our other sponsors. Panther fans will be back at Frenchman's Bend this Tuesday night for the Coaches Show, brought to us by Prime Star Home Health. I'll talk with Coach Doty about this week and next week's ball games. Bring the quarterback in the I formation. Now a give to Strohmile. He'll get spun around out of bounds after a nice gain, 2nd down.
Sorry, Ben.
You confused me.
I distracted you there.
You did.
I thought I saw the Swiss Army knife out there.
No, he's not there yet.
Austin Hill. So I guess we can start calling him the Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
He's doing quite a bit.
Well, Tuesday night, we're back at Frenchman's Bend, 6 o'clock. Bring the family out, enjoy a nice meal, and hang out with us as we talk all things Sterlington football. I formation for Breen. 2 receivers to the far side. Mott and Dismuke behind Breen. There's the quick give. Mott will take it across the 40 to about the 39. We'll have 3rd down and short.
That was a tough run by Mott. Probably going to be 3rd down and 2 for the Panthers. That ball is at the 40 of the Knights.
I formation again. Panthers get set. There's a snap. Quick give to Mott. He'll get to the 38 and then spin off, and he'll fight his way to the 36. And that'll be a Downs Law Firm 1st down. Tough run for Mott.
That was a great run by Mott because he did not get the 1st down. That first tackler hit him. He's going to be a little short, and he spun it back to the inside and was able to pick up the yardage he needed. That's a nice run by Mott.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. The ball's at 36 of the Knights, 1st and 10.
At the Coaches Show on Tuesday night, we'll also have our Players of the Week brought to us by First Security Title and Mr. Mitch Houston. I formation for the Panthers, little freeze play. J-Rob now looks over the sideline and gets his checks. Makes his calls. 2 receivers to the far side. Birch back in the ball game. There's the snap. Quick give to Dismuke on the counter. He's going to push his way up to the 31. Gain of about 5, and we'll have 2nd down.
Continuing to work in between the tackles there. They're going to give him 5 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Panthers at the 31 of the Knights.
We've got a few students here tonight, not a lot. It is fall break, but the band is here. So we want to give a special shout out to the Craftsman Federal Credit Union for their sponsorship of the student section week in and week out. I formation again. There's the give, this time to Birch. And he's looking to make some men miss. He'll hop, get some help from Crane, and he's down inside the Ron Bush State Farm red zone for another Downs Law Firm 1st down at the 16.
Good blocking up front, but then Birch, he just kind of makes his way into that secondary. Picked up big yardage on that. He got the ball down to the 15-yard line of the Knights. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Panthers.
Panthers go 1 receiver set to each side. I formation, Birch and Dismuke behind Breen. 5 seconds on the clock. Panthers get the play off. Breen now keeps it, pitches it out to Dismuke, and he's got some room. He'll run through. Touchdown, Panthers. What a nice job.
That was a very nice job. I tell you, Downs made a great block out there to give him just enough of a seam. There was, I think, four Knights out there with Downs, and I didn't think Dismuke would make it, but he was able to find that seam. Downs gave him just enough of a block to set up that score.
That touchdown brought to us by the law offices of Street and Street. Panthers now on to try the extra point. This extra point brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Panthers in the swinging gate, but will choose to kick. Breen to hold. Sam Jansen to snap. Everybody gets set. William Lyon to attempt. There's a snap. The hold. The kick is up. And it's good. And that will be the final play of the third quarter after 3 quarters of play. Panthers 43, Knights 7. We'll be back with more Panther football in the fourth quarter in 30 seconds.
What do you do after an awesome night of Panther football? You bring on the bowling for the fifth quarter. Bayou Bowl is the official fifth quarter sponsor of Sterlington Panther football. Just right down the road and on the right is where you'll find all the fifth quarter action. Yummy snacks and cold drinks from Alligator's Grill is inside Bayou Bowl and open 7 days a week. It's the perfect place to celebrate a Panther victory. So come on, join us at Bayou Bowl after every game for the official fifth quarter.
Panther fans, we're back here in the fourth quarter, brought to us by Marion State Bank. Panthers extend their lead on the last play of the third quarter, 43-7. We'll get you the Sparks Nissan Kia drive summary in just a moment after William Lyon kicks this away. This kick brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. William makes his approach. Then another sky kick over towards the near side. Sam Frazier had it in his hands, threw it back into the field of play, and the Knights will recover.
That was actually a smart play by Sam because he was going to step out of bounds. He was trying to keep it alive for the kicking team. Wasn't a bad play on Frazier's part.
Yeah, the only thing there is I thought he had it.
I did too.
If he's got control of it, just go out of bounds with it.
I think he was about to step out of bounds.
Wouldn't matter.
That's what it was.
Wouldn't matter. If he had possession of it before he goes out of bounds, it's our ball. It'd go 10 yards.
All right, Ben, let's don't get do you want to go have a discussion with those refs?
No, that's not him. That's just a heads-up play. You're trying to make a play, but if you've got possession of it, it's yours.
Would you like that scoring drive summary?
Give me that Sparks Nissan Kia drive summary.
All right, it was 6 plays, 47 yards, 2:41 on the clock, capped off by the 16-yard run by Dismuke. Yeah, goodness gracious. You got me shook up.
Quick snap out, pass out to Jackson. He's going to find some room. And he'll be tackled up around the 44-yard line. Should be just short, second down.
Yeah, Trey Birch got downfield, make that stop. He's going to be about a half a yard short. Call it a yard. Be second down and 1. You got me off my game there. I couldn't even remember who scored the last touchdown.
Well, you're reading it directly off of a page.
He didn't have it written down. All right, Ben. All right, you go hobo your way back
second
to
down
Sterling.
and 1. Second down and 1 for the Knights. There's the snap. Quick give is to Jackson. He'll get to the 46, and that'll be a first down. Justice comes up with the football, but they'll say he's down.
Birch was there to make the stop. I believe Justice was in there as well. He was trying to get that ball turned over. It's going to be first down for the Knights at our own 46-yard line.
Panthers have put the ones back in.
Well, if we can hold them, get another score, then we get the running clock.
Exactly. Two receivers set near side. There's a snap. Stewart's trying to find some room, and he'll be tackled from behind. That's Cam Bagwell.
Cam Bagwell came up that defensive end side. He got the quarterback was hung up in that mosh pit, as I like to call it. There comes Bagwell, just like Johnny on the spot, drops him. 1 yard on that carry is going to be second down and 9. Knights have it at their own 47-yard line.
Holloway checks back into the ball game for Bagwell. Two receivers near side. Stewart gets set, now calls for it. There's the snap. And it's going to be picked off by Trey Birch. And he's at the 30, the 25, got the quarterback to beat. 15-10, 5 for the second week in a row. Touchdown, Trey Birch.
I expected you in the middle of that saying, he ain't going to catch him. That's what you usually say.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Well, now we did talk to Trey before the game and said, man, I told him that's a great interception you made. Got another one in you. And he said, well, I'm going to try. Well, try he did and try he succeeded. That was a nice job of Birch stepping in front of that interception. That's what, 3 from last year? You go back to the state championship game. Heck of a job by Trey Birch to read that. make that interception, runs it in for the score.
That touchdown brought to us by the law offices of Street and Street, and that turnover brought to us by your local Sterlington realtor, David Bryant. Panthers get set for the extra point. Extra point brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. 10 minutes remain in the Marion State Bank fourth quarter. Panthers lead 49-7. Jalen Bush on to attempt this extra point. There's a snap. The kick is up, and it is good. With 9:59 on the clock, Panthers 50, Knights 7. We'll take 30 seconds. Be right back with more Panther football.
What, 82?
Panther fans, we're back here in the Marion State Bank fourth quarter. We're going to make one quick correction on that last defensive series. Number 16 is Ashton Bradford, not Sean Holloway. That's our mistake.
And so
there was a number switch that we didn't know about. So we got it all straight now. We'll make sure we get that right. Our apologies to Mr. Bradford. Jalen Bush to kick it away. This kick brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Line drive kick right down the middle. It'll go off the face mask of Washington. He'll pick it up at the 10. Trying to find some room. Looking for a lane. Got a flag on the play, I believe.
I think we're going to be looking at holding, I believe.
Yeah, there's a flag back at the 27. We'll be holding against the Knights. So that'll put the ball back down around the 17-yard line, I believe, and that's where the Knights will take over, 1st and 10. We are at the running clock. As it counts down inside of 9 minutes. Panther fans, be on the lookout on Panther social media every Friday morning for the hype video brought to you by Ashley Storage. Also want to give a special thank you to our press box sponsor, each and every week, Shawnuff Green. Your grass is always greener when you hire the Shawnuff Green team.
Got a lot of substitutions here, Ben.
Go for it.
Well, I see Tanner Kane, Jacoby Robinson, number 16 again. The correction on that, Ashton Bradford.
Logan Nicholson. Cam Walker's number 43. I think we're going to have a timeout North Webster. The play clock was ticking down on them.
Drew Voker, Brock Sutton, number 29.
Ty Wilson.
Number 38 is going to be Anderson Walk. I know I missed one.
Did you miss 95 again? Is he still out there? Miles Powell?
Aiden Harrison, number 32. Okay, I believe we got everybody, Ben.
For now.
Yeah, Drew Voker's out there as well.
Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the far side. North Webster gets set. Stewart, the quarterback, gets set. There's the snap, and a give to Jackson up the middle. He'll be tackled right around the 19, gain of 2. Tanner Kane and some friends in on the stop.
Yeah, that ball is at the 19 of the Knights. 2nd and 8. The clock continues to run under 8 minutes. We're at 7:57 now.
Knights again taking their time. 10 seconds on the clock as they break the huddle. 2 receivers go to the far side. Stewart and Jackson in the gun. Stewart gets them set, now calls for it. Sends Jackson in motion. It'll be a quick throw out to him, trying to find some room. Panthers will go low and get the stop.
As Brock Sutton came up, hit him low. I would say that Brock's did not have the weight advantage there.
No.
But, boy, he didn't back off of him. He went straight into that knees and brought him down. That was a nice tackle by Sutton.
Nice job there getting low.
Sure did. Got it up to the ball is at the 22-yard, call it 23-yard line of the Knights. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Cartown 3rd down for this Panther defense. They'll flip the formation and bring 2 receivers to the near side. There's a snap, quick pass out again. And he's going to be cut down in the backfield again by Sutton. Nice job.
Man.
Lost on the play.
Talk about reading the play. He read that before the ball was even thrown. You saw Sutton moving in position. That's a nice job. Once again, he goes low, takes out the legs. That's going to be a loss on that reception of 4 yards. It's going to be 4th down and 9 for the Knights, and they bring the punting unit out.
Back deep for the Panthers will be Aiden Harrison, standing around his own 45-yard line. This 4th down brought to us by Sterlington Rehab. The Knights had one too many people on the field. They'll run one off. There's the snap. Whitlock will get it away. Harrison's going to run up. It'll bounce off his hands, but he'll be able to dive on top of it at the Knight 48. 1st and 10 for the Panther offense.
Ball took a friendly bounce.
Yeah, kind of died on him right there. I think he thought it was going to come a little further, and it just.
It did. It did die on him. Fortunate to get that ball back.
William, this time I think we will probably see Austin Hill at quarterback, and we will.
There he is.
Number 37 will be Pruitt at the fullback. Charles Day checks in at tailback. Cullen Barnett and Lombard, the receivers, to the near side. We'll try to get you that offensive line in just a moment.
I believe that's Drake Pruitt at the fullback position.
Hill takes it, counter give near side. Dade trying to find some room. He'll fight his way across the 45 down to the 43. Will be 2nd down.
So let's see, Ben. You got Sam Jansen in. You've got Trey Shepard. You got number 52.
Braxton Mahoney. Did you get did I see 50? We'll see that in just a moment. Hill under center, 1 receiver to each side. There's the snap. We're going to have a false start on the Panthers. Back them up 5, 2nd down.
I think we had one of our linemen jump a little early. Mason Lingfeld is out there.
Yeah, 50's Tucker Miller, the center.
I believe we got all the linemen. I think you said you had Tremaine Lombard already.
So 2nd down and right at 10 again. From the Knight 48-yard line, 4 minutes and counting here in the Marion State Bank 4th quarter. I formation behind Hill, Pruitt, and Dade. Hill goes under center. There's the snap. Toss back to Dade near side, trying to find some room. He'll make one man miss, and then he's up the sideline for Downs Law Firm. 1st down.
Nice job, Dade, keeping his feet active.
They may mark him just short, Will.
Yeah, they're going to put him
3rd down.
Right at the He's going to be at the 39-yard line, so he's going to be 1 yard short. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. That's a nice run by Dade.
3:18 on the clock. Twins formation to the far side. Hill goes under center. There's the snap. Ball's on the ground. I believe North Webster's going to have it.
Not sure Hill had a good handle on the ball.
Actually, it's going to be 4th down. Panthers were able somehow to get that back.
Maybe a 1st down. Should be a 1st down where they're going to put the ball down. Nope, just short, about a half a yard.
I don't know how they didn't come up with that football, but the referees say they did not. 4th and short again. Hill under center. There's a snap. Quick give to Pruitt, and he's fighting his way. Now he'll have the 1st down all the way down to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, Pruitt kept those legs pumping. That's a good job by Pruitt.
I kind of like what Hill did there, William. Just hand the ball off, then just start shoving.
Well, I'll tell you what, Hill's a big guy.
Yeah.
I mean, you get him pushing, that's
Pruitt's
a big
strong kid, but you had Austin Hill shoving on him, and, man, that's good for about 6 yards and a first down.
Yeah. Looking like the old rugby match, didn't it? There. Be 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the 32 of the Knights.
2 minutes left in the ball game. Hill under center. There's the snap. Quick toss back to Dade. Trying to find some room. He'll run into a few Knights, but he'll get up to the 26. Give him 6 and 2nd down.
Once again, nice run from Dade. Be 2nd down and 4 for the Panthers. Ball's at 26 of the Knights. Clock continues to run. 1:28 and counting.
Number 67 checks into the ball game. That's Drew Pruitt. And Hill will take the knee. One more knee will do it. Well, William, first half, not really what we necessarily wanted to see, but Panthers defensively show up, hold them to 36 yards and no points, take a 15-0 lead in the half, then you come out and hang 35 in basically one quarter and take care of business.
Yeah, I felt like they would come out with a little bit different mindset in that second half, and they did. And this is kind of what we expected in that second half, them to take control. And, as you pointed out, the Knights do have some players that go both ways. So, just sheer numbers, we were going to get the advantage on them. But, hey, they came over here, did what they needed to. They took care of business, win the 2nd district game. Get ready for Bastrop next week.
Yeah, and that ball game will be on Thursday night next week as well, Panther fans. So make sure that you make that note and join us at Panther Field, or Dale Ashley Field, back home on the campus of Sterlington High School. Your final from North Webster tonight, Panthers 50, Knights 7. Hope you have a great weekend. As Coach Doty says, as always, go Panthers.